What's going on with y'all, man? Another saga continues. What y'all got going on, man? I'm putting a poll up so we give y'all something to think about. Things to make you go, as you come in, come in, come in. Smash that like as y'all come in, though. Things to make you go, Smash that like, man. Share me out. The debate is on with in society. I don't do debates with the Donald Trump situation with the Iran deal. A lot of people saying that he fucked up. He got beat out his money. What's your opinion? Come in. Make sure y'all taking the poll. Also, make sure you're taking the poll. I got to get this right. Y'all bear with me. Come in. Come in. Come in. Smash that like. Yeah, I was having some technical difficulties right there. If y'all came in and wonder what Black was doing, I got. They got some new shit on YouTube now. I see. Smash that, man. Come in, come in. It's two of y'all in here. Double tap the stream at least. It's free. I don't understand y'all. Motherfucker, if I said it's $2 to double tap the stream, I'd be rich as the motherfucker. This shit free. Double tap the stream, man. Y'all love paying as opposed to participating. If I said it was $2 and it was going against it was the Carlo Anthony Foundation. Y'all motherfuckers I'll be paying into that shit. It was so crazy, y'all. You just peep. I had that thing up there about Carmelo Anthony. Was Carmelo Anthony a victim? We'll put it back up. In some way, this shit just disappeared off the screen. That's crazy, but you know, that's what it is. So I'm gonna say, after this, y'all, is Carmelo Anthony the real victim? Because now, dude, gone. Austin Metcalf is gone. So out of the two that started that whole big thing, only one of them is left, and he doing got that gone. Yo, that's crazy. Every time I'm trying to put up something with Carmelo, they won't let me. Hold on, let me try it again. Shout out everybody coming through. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. I'm tired of YouTube trying to control the narrative too. That's crazy. When I was doing that Trump versus that shit is nuts. They would not let me ask y'all, is Carmelo a victim? Smash that like y'all, shut me out. It's six of y'all in here. Let's get them up, man. Six of y'all in here, man. Let me see this. See, that is crazy. And hold on, they let me put this up here. I know something ain't right because they wouldn't let me. Certain way that you put shit, they don't let you ask the question. Nope. Mm. Smash that like. You say Trump had the better deal. Glenn, Sharp, can you tell me 3 reasons why Trump had the better deal? Let me get y'all a question up here. What y'all got going on? Come in, come in, come in. Smash the like. And what's your opinion? Greatly appreciate it. Smash that like. I'm trying to put a question above. They won't let me do that shit. That's crazy. It's 7 of y'all in here, man. Let's get them likes up. It's not the electric chair. It's not gonna shock me. What's good? A good morning. A good morning. I mean, what's going on with you, Russell? No black contractors were hurt building. Well, shit. Well, check this out. Trump about to give up that $400 million plane and play Iran with that money. Y'all not even seeing that. He playing in y'all face. He just displayed. He just showed y'all a $400 million plane from one of them other countries, and he owed Iran some money. He about to get that plane back and get him that motherfucking money. Y'all just you ever bought some shit in the house? Your mama said you about to take it back. Mom, nah, you better take it back. Somebody better get in touch with Trump and tell him get that motherfucking high ass Qatar Doha plane, whatever that shit is, back, man. Thanks for having that integrity to double tap the screen too, man. That's what it is, Russ. Salute, Russell. What you think, man? You think you need to get that high ass plane back? Yeah, take it back, man. Hey, yo, that's gonna be my next title for my joint. I'm gonna have Trump with that plane. I'm gonna say, take that plane back and pay Iran with that money. Take that plane back and pay that 400 million. Because that's crazy. That's exactly how much we got to pay Iran with the United States administration. I keep putting my dog in that fight. Look, Trump just showed y'all a plane yesterday that they was talking about the plane months ago, but now he got the motherfucker and it's $400 million. He playing in y'all face. He's stepping off a $400 million plane. He about to get that motherfucking plane back and pay that fucking note. What they say on that joke, it ain't no joke if you don't pay that note. You about to get that motherfucker back, man. Y'all just let them white folks play in y'all face. See, black people, we always knowing they some lying, sneaky motherfuckers. That's why we keep big cars, big booty women, jewelry, and all the trappings. Because if we don't get it, ain't nobody gonna help us give it to you. They don't even want you in their establishment to show you what's that. Hey, can you show me what Judy's jewelry at? Oh, I don't know. Where'd you get that chain? Judy's jewelry? What the fuck is you know what I'm saying? He better take that plane back, man. Russell, what you got going on today, family? It's Saturday. What kind of jump off they having in your area? We having the tall ships with the slave shit. They celebrating bringing the slaves in. Oh, I ought to go down there and get y'all some video content of them bringing it, how they celebrate it. It's gonna be a mixed affair too, because I live in a mixed culture. We kind of swirled. There's no enclaves where you just can't go because right now, we like a mile away from the NATO um um headquarters on in North America, and you know it's a plethora of people that come through here by way of that naval base. So it's kind of hard to be an isolationist when your world is so international. You in Tampa, you say it's hot as hell. Did you ever check on the black dude, Tampa Tony, from out of Tampa? He was a kingpin. He the one that gave me the idea for I ain't got it close to me, my blunt splitters. It's 8 of y'all. We fluctuating. We fluctuating. If y'all gonna be in and out, man, double tap the stream. You know what I mean? When we get that like, if y'all gonna be in and out. Trump or Obama, who had the best Iran deal? To you. Pardon me, y'all. Smash that like. You should have given it a couple of months. Shit, we maybe even got a couple of months. 300 billion to them, 300 billion to the war. I mean, okay, homemade beef stew. That's what it is, Rocky Roads. What's up, Rocky Roads? You say cooking. What's going on next week, Rocky Road? Smash that like. I just finished smoking the problem tree, but go ahead and roll up and do you, though, family. Let's get it right. I might put something else in the air in a little bit. Hold on. Let's politic for a little bit. What you got going on? The problem? What part of the country you in? And Rocky Roads in the problem. I'm gonna put a jacket on y'all because y'all came back the other day. The conversation wasn't that heated, was it? See what I'm saying? We got that in common. We like dope conversation. You better bet it. I'm gonna put one on the problem tree too, because you was in here the other day. I like that name too, the problem tree. Smash that like, y'all. Oh, you in Georgia? Okay. You anywhere near Savannah? Cause that's my favorite city in Georgia. A lot of them like Atlanta. I like Savannah. Savannah is just different. Where ATL seems like it's a big ass mini mall or a replenishment center or something at a high price. It's you know what I'm saying? Savannah is what the South is about. Savannah will give you that New Orleans feel if you go to certain parts of it. So and just the way the people treat you like they know you. In Atlanta, they so transient with their shit. Motherfucker drive back past you or disrespect, not even speak, look you right in the face. You know what I mean? The service just better. Also, I would say when I was in Savannah, and like I said, it's more familiar as being, you know what I mean, as in Atlanta, is they see so many people and so many up and downs and people that's supposed to have money and the way they want to be treated and they don't know how to treat you. You 4 hours away from Savannah, okay. Okay. So what y'all near? Dublin, Georgia. You in Tennessee? Rocky Roads. Okay, what part of Tennessee are you in? Are you in the eastern part? Where that's close to the Appalachians? West Virginia, Virginia, North Carolina. Are you right over there? Crock pots are fantastic for sure. For sure. We got a crock pot over here. We don't really break it out too much, but yeah, I mean, we might have to do something. Throw an old piece of beef in the crock pot. Okay, okay. Cookville. That's what it is. What's the major city over there by Cookville, Rocky Roads? Nashville or Knoxville. And they still got that stuff up from the World Fair, whatever they had in Knoxville back in the day. Shout out Knoxville, Tennessee. One time they was on the map when they had that Knoxville, Tennessee hosted, I think it was the World's Fair about 30 years ago. Smashed that like what year was that Knoxville work? And because we just not want to know that they still had the stuff up because you know how they say a lot of that stuff from the World Fair be already there. We just don't notice it until they let us see it. And it's supposed to be like from the Tatarian age. You know they say we live it underneath a whole different, you know what I mean, is around us and we don't even recognize it. Okay, you between Nashville and Knoxville. Okay. Nashville and Knoxville, boy. Two storied places in y'all state. Nashville off the chain too. It got a seedy side, but Nashville is synonymous with country music, man. Y'all ever notice they don't make country music like they used to either? I mean, since Toby Keith and them was out, they was the last of it. But I've been listening to country music since goddamn on Conway Twitty. Um, shit, you know my Kenny Rogers. You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You know what I'm saying? But y'all notice there's no motherfuckers that want to be country singers no more. Everybody that want to be a country singer try to sing it like in that black R&B falsetto voice. Have y'all noticed that anybody in music genre now instead of making their own genres on pop, they are just singing black music. And it's like in their own like Chinese rappers. They're still doing this and that. I mean, that's the B-boy stance, black boy stance, I'm gonna say. Now, even with the way country music sounds now, Beyonce made that one song in which she stole that style from black men in the country R&B, because it's a country R&B got there going section that's bumping right now. The black folks start mixing country and R&B to the point that, you know what I'm saying, the R&B is the main vocal point, and the country is, you know how it used to be somebody country would be singing a love song. Now it's somebody singing a love song, but they sing it in a country cadence. And it's working for the black community. I can't think of none of the names of these songs right offhand because I'm kind of selective what I intake and I ingest with my music. And but that new shit is it's been y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like they doing that line dance shit. You know, remember the push and all that shit. I mean, you say I'm not black. Why you say I'm not black, Joy? Let's hear this shit. Why you say I'm not black, Joy? Because I know about country music. Get yourself together before I get you together, homie. Logical assessment. What's up with your family? What's your favorite country song out there, man? I'm not black. Tell that shit to my credit report. I'm not black. Get yourself together, man, before I get you together. All right? Smash that like. And then here you go. You're dark brown. That sounds so boring, homeboy. I'm black. No, you know what I mean? Don't try to take that away from me. You want to give me Africa, but I can't be black. Get yourself together. Okay, you like anything Dwight Yoakam. Okay, Dwight Yoakam, is he still making music? I ain't heard him drop now. He an OG with the way he's third generation country, but Dwight Yoakam, okay, I'll go for it. Like I said, I like the old school shit. Even like with the hillbilly rock, the rockabilly country shit, like Loretta Lynn. I'm a coal miner's daughter. I like music that I can feel. You know what I mean? Like that Loretta Lynn. Y'all know that used to be the pump, especially if you went through something in life. A lot of those songs you can, you know what I mean? Remember, and even the comedy country shit. Remember the comedy country was popping at one time? Remember, who sung this joint? Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. That shit. Who remember that shit? Yeah. Cause I go way back with my country shit got there going on Hee Haw with Minnie Pearl with the tag on her hat, Grandpa, and what's that joint? In and around and she was gone. That shit, yeah. That country music crazy as fuck. When you really, I mean, get down to it, they just like black people. They like to have fun, laugh, drink, know what I mean, women, know what I mean, good food. That's the difference between Americans and other cultures. We don't kill each other with knives and guns. We kill each other with hating on each other and not allowing us to have fun together. Dolly, the five fingers, what's going on? Only Hope is in Prayer. Y'all get over there and check out Only Hope is in Prayer. Smash that like. What's going on, Dolly? How the family? I'm gonna post that up above. Always coming in showing super support. What's my favorite old school? You said old school is the best, right? Anything old school is the best seemingly now. Is that a song, Joey, or you just trying to be funny? Nanu Nanu, Shashbot. What's going on, Dolly? Smash that like. Straight old school with that one. Shout out all my supporters coming through, man. Everybody there just support. Shashbot. Ah! What was Mark from Homeboy name? He was from Space Two. He looked sort of like Leonard Nimoy. If it wasn't Leonard Nimoy, him and Leonard Nimoy looked alike. It wasn't Leonard Nimoy though, because I know he played in the dude that I'm talking about played in a bunch of other joints. Remember, he used to wear the white toga and say, "They're coming, they're here." You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name. He was from he knew more too. Smash that like. But yeah, Trump about to take that fucking overrated ass bubble ass plane back. You know what I'm saying? It's now that y'all in here, man. Make it make sense, man. Double tap the stream, man. Make it make sense the reason you here, man. You here, tap the stream, I'm out. Smash that like. If you think Carmelo was, you know what I mean, a victim, smash that like. Was he the villain? Smash that like. Oh my God. You know what? It's starting, but it's all good. Now, I had the option to put up a little 1-2, one of them little things they been having over my head, and it's been doing so good lately. Like they been coming in, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now they have erased the option. I was just trying to put one up the whole time in the beginning of my shit. Now I don't even see the option to do it. I'm having a substantial impact on y'all minds, man. Bear with me, man. It's not, hey, it's just my aura, my natural essence. Y'all see the sun is rising in the background. You know what I mean? Peeking over the earth's shoulder. That's what it is. 99 million miles away. I still get at y'all. It don't matter. You know what I mean? The sun gonna shine. Just as sure as tomorrow morning we wake up and the sun don't shine, even if it's behind clouds, we know it's over. You know what I'm saying? So the sun gonna shine. You know what I mean? Great clouds don't even get in my way because I know one day they will be gone. The sun will shine eventually. So yeah, I was trying to put up a jump, man. If God loves me, if God loves you, I love you. That's stupid as fuck. If God loves me, you love me. You better start listening to motherfuckers. I could be the most evilest motherfucker on the planet. Oh yeah, I like that, Joy. You say I'm one of your favorite channels. Fuck TV. Ah, okay. I gotta put a jacket on you. You try to got there go talk that gangster shit to me, man. I'm gonna put a jacket on you though because I like that. You know, because with me, people sell moderating jackets and all that shit and do it, make it so important to have. But I say it's important for the supporters to be recognized, and that's how I recognize. You know what I mean? I knight you, Sir Joey. Smash that like. Thanks for that, man. It's always good to put a smile on somebody's face and in their heart when you tell them that you appreciate the services that they providing. You know, and a lot of times, me being a black man, I'm prejudged even before I say something on my mouth. Either I'm angry, or I'm a victim, or I'm about to steal your purse, or I mean, I'm a watermelon felon. It's all kind of variants and things that I have to, you know what I mean, before I even open my mouth. And when I'm walking up to you, especially I'm over 6 feet tall, when I'm walking up to somebody, in their mind, they're contemplating whether to run, throw a right cross, a headbutt, or say, "How you doing?" with an extension of their hand, because it's just, you know what I mean? And me, I'm not really a smiling person. I smile on the inside. Just the point that if I'm in your presence, that means that's where I want to be. That's always been me. You know how I fly just everywhere. You just shut the fuck down. If you know what I mean, if it ain't the shit, I ain't there, family. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? If it ain't my shit, I ain't there. That's what it is, homie. Um, what's my favorite dinosaur? My favorite dinosaur. Oh man, my favorite dinosaur is the Raptor. You know them little James like little chickens. Because in my um investigation of, well, not my investigation, my son's investigation, because one of my little king is a expert on dinosaurs. The Russell Raptor was his shit, so I learned a lot about it, and I took a liking to it. They little scrappy motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? They tear your ass out the frame. And you know, a lot of times, you know, the dinosaurs, what's so crazy about that? You notice you don't hear Stegosaurus, Brontosaurus, uh, pterodactyl, none of that shit no more. You know why? White folks tricked y'all ass. The beginning of the last century, United States and Germany was in a paleontological war. They was trying to get the most fucking dinosaurs in their museums. Ain't that crazy? And they was just putting shit together. So a lot of times, that's why you don't hear that shit no more. You don't hear Brontosaurus, Stegosaurus, pterodactyl. Now that shit's something else. I mean, y'all didn't even know that. Right under your eyes, they lied. They got you goddamn calling me goddamn African American. I ain't got a dog in the fight. I ain't never been to Africa. No disrespect to them. But I can go at least 6 grandmas back, straight terra firma, the United States, what they call the United States now. Smash that like, yo, yee! What's going on, Mars? You came in with the rubber yell, but now you got to say that shit in Spanish because the South will rise and has rose again, and now they speak in Spanish. Underlay, mommy, honey, mommy, iba, iba. Uh-oh. So that, yeah, you remember your shit ain't going down. That shit in Spanish. Andale, andale, andale. Ah. The Bones War, exactly, Mars. I respect you. I'm gonna have to put a jacket. I'm just giving out clothes this morning. I'm gonna put a jacket on you, boy. Cause that Bones War, yeah, that means you have, I mean, went beyond indoctrination in high school where they show you them dumbass statues of them damn bones and shit. They just put that shit together. I'm gonna put a jacket on you, my fellow intellectual. Nobody really knows about that shit, and you came in here with it. It's like when I talk about something, motherfucker be like, I can't believe you knew that. Like, I'm fucking with you, homie. Mars, let the motherfuckers know that you've been talking to them, telling all that shit too, like, you know what I mean, knowing what you know and they don't want to hear it. Let them know you know what you're talking about. Because just to even knowing that, no, I know you a fucking goddamn going researcher, a baby archaeologist, because nobody knows that. Yeah, give me that one. Yeah. You know what I mean? What's the president? What's that dude was running for the yeah? What's that dude? He was running for president. Yeah, but I like that, man. You morons do realize Obama gave them unmarked bills. He did right then. So y'all can't tell how much he gave. He gave them some unmarked bills. What type of shit? Who thinks of that? But you guess what? Obama did right. You do realize that Trump gave him your motherfucking money. Obama gave him some unmarked bills. So that maybe been used in a drug transaction somewhere else with the DEA. But do you realize that Trump gave them your money? You know what I mean? And he spent your money to fight him. So that's 300 billion to fight this war, then another 300 billion to recessions, concessions, and then another 100 billion as motherfucking reparations. Who gets their ass whooped and gets reparations? Yeah. Trump sending all our motherfucking money. Talking about you morons. Oh yeah, you from Australia? Dwayne. What part of Dwayne? Oh, Dwayne, you back in here too. I'm just let me tell you something, man. I'm about to put a jacket on Dwayne too. Welcome back in, man. What's going on in Australia right now? Hey, Dwayne, you in Australia? Y'all sky turned red a couple of months ago. Did you experience that? Or did they ever say what that was? Remember that? A couple of months ago, the sky went red in Australia. I asked my boy Chris about it, but Chris seemingly might be a secret agent. He ain't gonna tell too much. He was like, well, it was the fucking sandbox. You know what I mean? He threw some shit at me. You know what I mean? Shout out Devious Chris. I know you about to pop up and give me the whole spiel of it now. It was da 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 da. Nope. I want to know. Did you experience it, Wayne? No. Smash that like. Let me put a jacket on you too. Thanks for always coming back and supporting. It's hard to find supporters. Motherfuckers will sub your channel just in the hopes of some of them that you sub their channel. They'll sub your channel just because they feeling it. But a supporter will sub your channel because that's where they want to be. That's where the information is. That's where they're more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times y'all go to these people's channel, they never even mention your name. They never say shit about you. Yeah, that watermelon felon is crazy though, Mars. That's crazy. Now, this guy, Jeff Metcalf, at one time he was screaming that he didn't want to be a white supremacist last year when Jake Lane was trying to get him to come over to the dark side. And now he coined the phrase watermelon felon. I hope he copyrighted it because that shit out of here. I might copyright that motherfucker. Fuck it. I'm not racist against myself. Watermelon felon is only means watermelon felon to somebody that's really a watermelon felon. I mean, just like when you call me a nigga, that don't mean shit to me unless I'm really a nigga. Know what I'm saying? Smash that like. It's hard to keep his black ass locked up, says Brian. Can you name 3 reasons why you need to keep his black ass locked up? Know what I'm saying? That's crazy, but it is what it is. You know that you are sentencing a little kid. He's 19 now, but he was 17 years old. He was in the 12th grade, just like Austin. And he also was on the honor roll. Also, 2 little dumb ass kids, lions collide, 2 pups. They're not even lions, 2 cubs. They didn't know what they was doing, was going to change the world and have us fussing right now or going back and forth right now about one dead and one doing 35. And that sounds pretty harsh. You know what I'm saying? That could have happened to any of us and any of our kids, whether it was white or black. 2 dumb ass tester wheels. I know when I was 17, I was a stubborn fool. Motherfucker couldn't tell me shit that I didn't already know. Smash that like. What's up, Sassy Mo? What's up? You say happy Father's Day, player. Enjoy. It's Father's Day today. No. Oh, you just tell okay. That's what it is, Sassy Mo. Thank you very much, sis. And if you've been a father to your kids in their life more than the father has, happy Father's Day to you too. Because there's a lot of mothers out there that has to do dual purpose, do the role. You know what I mean? So let's not forget them tomorrow on Father's Day. I don't go for all that stuff because I say if you're a good mother, you're a good father, you should get the praises every day. Or just it should be no accolades for something like my lady tell me if you're a father, you're supposed to do it anyway, not on, you can't pick the days you want to be a father. So I just, you know what I mean, say every day is Father's Day, as long as I hear my kids' laughter and their stomachs ain't rumbling and ain't nobody fussing and fighting. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all my fathers out there, and daddies and sperm donors, you know what I mean? Whatever. Because in our hearts and our minds, being a father and being through different transitions as a father, I've been a father that didn't pay attention because, in your youth, you don't pay attention but what you want to pay attention to. And in your youth, shit, you barely a kid yourself, 19, 20 years old. You don't have time to think what I'm putting in this cup right now might either run over, might get halfway full, I mean, might taste bitter. I mean, might need a little more sugar. Might need a little bit of more love. When you're young, you're trying to get it all because you're greedy. But as your mind expands, you feel you find out that you got to share some of that. So, I mean, shout out all the fathers who progress and advance in life. Like even if you the same nigga you was when you was 20, 50 years old, you might as well. It's gonna sound harsh, but hit yourself in the head with a hammer, because I mean it's a wasted motherfucking 30 years. I mean you should change every decade that you live. You should be a different person because it's a different decade and it's a different time. And if you're not keeping up with the times and your mind is not expanding, like I said, why waste it? You know what I'm saying? So shout out all the fathers once again. Shout out all the mothers that are, you know what I mean, surrogate fathers. Shout out all the fathers that ain't even fathers, just fathers. Shout out all the real motherfuckers. 'Cause that's all that is, man. And that's just, you know what I mean, a way to get some money out you. You know what I mean? It's Father's Day. Shit, every day's Father's Day when the motherfucker come back in the door. Hey, goddamn! In the black community anyway, because y'all know, y'all, that shit come from the black or the white community when the motherfucker say I'm going to the store to get some milk and don't never come back. I do believe that's white folks, but y'all say black people don't know their daddies, but it's a running joke in the white community. My dad, he said he was going to get some milk and he never came back. You know it won't went in the black community because at the time we ain't had no motherfucking money for some milk. Smash that like Obama divided the nation with black. Obama ain't had nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. They paid Obama. The LGBTQ was Black Lives Matter, dude. Nathan, stop dealing with your um shit with your on your sleeve, man. You said the black community 100% for sure, man. Y'all know. Y'all know. I'm lucky to have good father and showed me how to be a good person, a great partner, and being there for me and mine. That's what it is. That's what it is. Vampire of Tomorrow say not the LGBTQ. Yeah, the LGBTQ is behind a lot of shit, and y'all just don't know it because they the biggest gang. Because you can't tell me ain't no LGBTQ in Republicans, ain't no Democratic LGBTQ, ain't no LGBTQ Democratic Socialists or Conservatives, Green Party. They're the biggest gang. They're in all of them. You hit the word down low, they'll be standing right next to you. Just been hanging, you know what I mean? And you'll tell them your game plan, they'll go to the collective, yo. Y'all not understanding that. That is the most, you know what I mean? Smash that light. White is right, brother. White is right. White get too dirty too quick. So white is, you know what I mean, not an option. You know what I mean? It ain't here to stay. White is, you know what I mean, too fragile. A dust thing in it ain't white no more. It's dirty white. It's off white. You feel me? The sun get on it, it gets yellow. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Black is where it's at, homie. That white is right. I mean, shit. But what's right ain't really what's right all the time. Motherfucker tell you one thing and then it be another. So that white is right. I'll let you say it because you know what? I'm not gonna weaponize my strong black power against your white is right. You know what I mean? You have that right to if you want weaponizing it, but white is right. Nah. I know the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan sheets used to get dirty. The motherfucker riding them funk ass horses and shit, man. Come on, man. Brian Price. Get your shit together, man. Before I get you together. You see him on my Kamalo this morning. Knuckle your bitch ass up, man. Chill with that shit. Obama and Larry Sinclair had a steamy love affair. Shit, I'm pretty sure a lot of people had a steamy love affair, but I don't get it with the is Larry Sinclair that fat white dude? I don't believe him. Guess why? He said that Obama had the plug on the crack and he had the plug on the powder or vice versa. But anybody knows crack and powder are derivative from cocaine, okay? But crack and powder got a different vibe. Crack is off the wall, especially in the 80s and 90s. Crack is off the wall. Crackheads, hence. You don't hear people say, but powderhead is drain, talk fast, listen to music, sip wine so the drain can go down, cooling. And then it's a different, you know what I mean, group that smokes crack and that smokes powder. The powder people are looking out the window of an expensive hotel, while the motherfucking soft music of some rock and roll guys playing, and he's over there snorting 8 balls of coke. That's my new album. Crack is done in the hallways and back alleys of America in trailer parks. It's two different things. When he tried to say that about, that's when a real street dude can know when somebody lying. Just his whole shit wasn't right. No doubt, Obama could be on the down low, but that's another thing. I don't care who dick he's sucking. You know what I mean? Can I get some money out you? You feel me? Is my economy right? Is the gas prices cheaper? When y'all go to shit like that, that means you ain't got nothing else on this politic. So is it good that he fucking the economy up, or is it good because he fucking one of your little white brothers? That shit don't make sense. Obama and this guy. Like, why does Obama have a permanent hotel in y'all head, man? Because he got one in Donald Trump head. Donald Trump wants the best Obama, man. He wants the best of him. Obama ain't even the president no more. The damn military, what's that? The military infrastructure, what the military industrial. I know they fucking probably scrambling in my brain, so I can't repeat this shit. But the military industrial complex is running Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? They're in his head also, and he's not the president right now. He's the commander in chief. What's going on in the coast budgets? Yo, you need to get in touch with Donald Trump and tell him to take that motherfucking plane back and pay them goddamn Iranians, man. Pay them people their money because them Iranians don't play. Y'all see, y'all know what they do with their drones. Smash that like. George W. Bush beats Trump and Obama. I heard. Even if it happened at all, vampire, who the fuck cares? In life, you'll go through different tanglers and twisties. But I'm gonna tell you this: you can do all the good shit in life, but the one thing that somebody else's fears, they'll consider that the most craziest thing that you did that and won't fuck with you. Ain't that crazy? Y'all always come. What is it? Is he not from this country? What's that damn name y'all call Obama? Barry? What's that name y'all? Soros or some shit? He ain't come from this country. His dad's African. He got all this shit now. He's gay and he's smoking crack. You see what I'm saying? The motherfucker they talk the most about, that's the motherfucker that have the most impact. Y'all do know that, right? You said what is black power? Look deep into the joint. I'm exuding it. Also, black power is when it's opposite. When you hear in your mama room, that means black power. And when you hear "oh behave," that means your daddy home. Okay, you get it. When you hear the mailman at the house, the black mailman, you know what I mean, the big boy, you know what I mean. But when you hear "oh behave," your daddy at home. That's black power, family. Exactly the problem tree. Black power is unity. Although I'm joking about it, black power is what drives you to ask me what black power is, knowing you already know, because you don't talk about something that you don't know. Man, black power, man. Black power, black power, black power. Man. That seems to be the thing this morning. Is either y'all pro black power or anti. I see it. Y'all in here. Obama is a crackhead who married a. You know you got to go explore America. And you got to know to have America behind your name. Wow. And you pushing that bullshit. That's crazy. See, when people come in and say stuff like that about Obama, I don't care if you this is politics, but it shows me who you are. And that's somebody I don't want to be around when you come in and you be standing on some like shit that ain't even like you could have came and said Obama gave Iran some money too. You said something about his wife and his kids. That I know you don't know what the fuck you talking about. I really don't even want to hear that shit when you say his wife was a man. Russell, your Obama jokes are so fucking boring. Kenya. You know what I mean? That's the shit that racists do. Russell, y'all sit around and make up jokes like that. I want to hear the real jokes. That shit saying nothing. I want to hear the real Obama jokes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear him here, so don't even fuck up the live stream with the disrespect of the man. You know what I mean? We can diss his politics, but to take your time out to diss somebody's wife, that's a real hater and somebody who ain't comfortable with themselves. Right, the insecurities. That's what that shit is. Why do black men hate on Obama? Black men love Obama. But see, what black men don't do is bullshit. Obama wasn't a black man. He was an African American man, and all black people love Obama, and not because he's supposed to be black. They love him because of his style, his finesse. Black people love anybody that's got there going cool, laid back. That's why a lot of these stars are famous. They're not famous until black people get behind them, or they do a joint with black people. Sure, Obama is a joke. Obama can't be a joke. He in the conversation right now. He ain't been the president in 10 years, so I don't think he's a joke. Know what I mean? Is Michelle Obama a beard? Because you said heard. See, you dumbass. A beard. Okay, that's like a lavender uh wife or married to a guy that's gay. I don't know. I know, but I like the way you asked me that. You didn't say is she a man. You said is she a beard, but you said she a her. But I understand because that's a saying. What's up, Kamalama? I don't like Obama, but it's because severely damaged the coal industry and made several members of my family lose their jobs. Right. But guess what, Cam? You didn't come in here and say you didn't like him because he's a dumbass black man and his wife's a man. You came and gave the issue of what you had with him, and I salute that. But I like dude that said Obama's was his wife a beard, not was she a man? Because that's a good question. But does it matter? A lot of these people are living these lives like, you know what I mean? Because it's the visual that you need to be satisfied that, you know what I mean? Y'all ain't satisfied till y'all get the right visual. So if he came on and said, "Well, I like men, but I'm married because you know what I mean, it's more acceptable to society," would you accept it then? Because a lot of y'all got shit like that going on. It'll be one way you go to church, but as soon as you leave church, you lighten up a meth pipe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing. If he likes men and then he got a wife, that's because he's trying to fulfill both sides. He's trying to give society what they want to see, the mom and the pop, and then he's trying to get his own carnal lust in. And then it is what it is being a human. A lot of y'all can't see that because anything that can be a weakness to somebody, you take it up and use it as a weapon because that's all you got. Smash that light. A mama made me believe in America. I'm a trans woman and he fought for our rights, even though, well, y'all paid for it, vampire. I'm gonna keep it real. If you are a trans woman, you paid for it. He didn't fight for your rights, y'all paid him. Open the door for smash that light, man. And I see you brought your bitch ass back in here. You on the res. You ain't doing shit. Y'all ever seen them Indian reservations? Them shits is fucked over. I don't even want to hear you. I don't even want to hear you. You don't ever disrespect that man wife, man. If Michelle would have ran instead of Kamala, Michelle won't ready. Is Michelle even a politician? She's a politician's wife. Great speech, you shitty president. Is that you must be talking about Donald Trump, because Donald Trump the one, man. Obama was probably one of the best speakers we've had as a president in my lifetime. For sure, Cam. Yeah, Trump wife, and she ain't even American. That's what's so crazy. Y'all are allowing so much shit right now. Trump is a half American president. He ain't, and none of his kids are even American. They dual citizenship. But ain't y'all ever noticing that what he is going against, he has a lot of it around him? He's going against gender benders. But I think Stephen Miller is goddamn a lavender dude. I think he married, but he's sugar as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump is a bullshitter. Let's just keep it real. How was Obama a bullshitter? He got paid to support the LGBTQ plus. He did what he had to do. He wasn't supposed to, like, somebody will come in and say, "What did Obama do for black people?" What the fuck did they do for him? If you don't grease my palms and wet my beak, I ain't doing shit for you. And that's just what it is, being a politician. Can I ask you one thing though? When you ask for every white person that asks me what did Obama do for black people, and they bring up the HBCU shit, which it didn't go to black people, it went to whoever owns the HBCU, or probably some hedge fund he was involved with. But I'll ask them, what the fuck did Obama do for goddamn LGBTQ? He let them do their thing. But then you ask yourself, what did Trump do for white people? Nothing. But put you in the same category as black people. Ain't that some shit? That's what he did for white people. Trump put white people and black people in the same category. And know what that category is? Some broke motherfuckers, because gas gonna be $10 fucking with this motherfucker. Fuck is going down now. Of course, when shit crescendo, it fluctuates. It goes up, it goes down. You better get in on it, because tomorrow when you wake up, that bitch gonna be sky high out the blue. Smash that light, man. The summertime coming too. Y'all know Sunday is the first day of summer. And they say it's Father's Day too. Two wings, same bird, same shit. That's what it is. Hold on. One of my supporters said something in the chat. I missed it. I went past it. So freaking damage. The code started during George W. Bush presidency, 2008, not Obama. The decline began mid-Bush administration, says Nicole's budgets to Cam. I want to know what Barron Trump thinks. That kid's look shit. Barron Trump is a motherfucking hustler. Fam, you know Barron Trump got his own energy drink called Solos. It's one of them words where you spell it the same way backwards. Barron Trump is like any other kid, man. He's another Carmelo Anthony, another Austin Eckler. They're just kids growing up, and it's so crazy that what their parents are doing is affecting them. Even with the Barron Trump situation, he just started his own energy drink. He's one of probably millions of businesses we'll probably see throughout the age. We got to stop hating Barron Trump, or you know what I mean, putting him in the category with his pops. You know what I mean? Because that's like something that you do, somebody that's some kin to you or get. You know what I mean? Earth is flat. Okay. And on what basis are you trying to prove that one? Smash that light. What joke? You said Trump lowered our taxes. Yeah, in the ground. Smash that light. Woo, Jack. What's up, Akeem? We got Akeem Page in here, y'all. Rolex rocking, champagne spilling, limousine riding, son of a gun that he is. What's going on, Akeem Page? Let them know, Akeem. To be the man, you got to beat the man, Jack. Smash that like, woo! This is the system. Keep them people divided, yep, and distracted while they steal the world, right? Trump used the throat parties for beautiful women, as everybody did. Remember, it was in the hood. Well, a lot of y'all ain't never been to the hood, but in the hood, remember them strip parties was jumping? Fuck going to the strip club. The Navy boys was having them strip parties, but them shits always ended in some bullshit. So, you know what I mean, Trump got more girls than Obama. You sure they want boys? From what they say, didn't they say Trump was slurping somebody? Remember that came out and then it went silent? They said Trump was slurping off one of them guys. Smash that guy. They're gonna like, man. Shit, maybe most black men are one women men too once they settle down. Anyway, so Obama might have just found his junk. Motherfucker that run being a man, motherfuckers that run behind a bunch of women. Sometimes he's dissatisfied with himself and he just, you know what I mean, can't get right. He don't want to relive what he lived the other day, so he keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just ain't right. If the situation ain't right, you know what I mean? It ain't the feng shui. It ain't right. Get the fuck out of there. Yeah, EI, mommy. Uh-oh. The South gonna rise again, but now they're speaking Spanish. And y'all remember y'all guac eating motherfuckers, avocados from Mexico. I was fucking with y'all. You come into my cry harder liberals with a fist. You took your time to write that shit, Mark. Go take a nap. We don't want to talk about his body parts, vampire. That's definitely one thing I'm not trying to discuss. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all white folks, y'all I mean, y'all will talk about somebody's private parts. It's always been passe in my community because we all got that gonna packed and packed and packed and packed and hanging. If y'all leave it up to y'all white folks stereotypes, We all can fight. We all packed and packed and packed. We all can rap. We all smoke weed. All our women can fight. I mean, we born driving Cadillacs. Y'all know all the stereotypes, and y'all know all the stereotypes about white men. Y'all all small and small and small. Your wives beat you. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on. Smash that like. What's up, Johnny Vegas? What's good? Larry, Larry, can you get over there and turn on the notification bell for me for your channel? Because I can't seem to do it. I don't know your password. And Johnny, Vampire, all y'all, did y'all double tap the stream? Let's get them likes up, man. We're having a dope conversation, and everybody in here is enjoying themselves. So show that appreciation. If not, go invest in the BMC e-bike foundation. I mean, we damn near halfway there now because the bike went down. The price of the bike went down, but shit, helmet, knee pads, elbow pads. I'm OG. I might have to strap up when I ride. I don't want to kill myself. I mean, I want to thrill myself. So, yo, get over there and put that dollar on that BMC joint, man. BMC, the e-bike foundation. Nightbot dropping the link to participate like you coming in here hating on Camelo trying to demonstrate. You feel me? Good morning. Shout out everybody on the east, the west, the north, the south, the midwest. Know what I mean? It's all America. Shout out everybody, man. Get up from there too, man, and go grab a dollar, man. Either go grab some titties, roll over and grab some hips, or go grab a dollar, homie. You know what I mean? This is America. A stereotype for blacks is definitely not that you can fight, you can jump. Nah, the stereotype that we can fight, motherfucker. Yeah, we can jump. You better bet it. Now I mean the NBA done tricked us. Y'all notice the NBA getting light skinned with dreads, with white wives. They've been had the white wives now, they kids playing. All the black guys that married the white ladies, they kids are basketball players now. This shit is crazy. From the window to the wall. Okay. But if it's ripping off your balls, you better go take a shower. It's too early in the morning to be funky, homie. Yeah, that's crazy. When they say he's a Muslim because of his name, I think that was meant to fuck him up too. That was his part. Played that part in it with that crazy ass name, fam. That name is crazy. Barack Hussein Obama. When I thought of that, I said, "Damn, they just killed Saddam Hussein, and now they're bringing in Barack Hussein Obama, or they beefing with Saddam Hussein." That shit, it just makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense. Like y'all don't know that y'all done had Muslim fucking generals. Y'all had Shakavali was like Muslim generals, dude. Y'all had generals in y'all army that were Muslim. But you know what's so crazy? The LGBT community been in America fighting for y'all since forever. Y'all don't even realize it. Y'all don't want gay people in the military, but the military was trained. The first time y'all ever quartered in mustard, live ever in y'all fucking existence, the American military was by um von Steuben. Von Steuben came from Europe out of nowhere. He was a Hessian mercenary. He was cheap because everywhere he went at, it was scandal with him fucking with the boys. Okay? But he was the one that came to Washington and got their fucking military straight. He set them up on how to fight the English the way the Europeans fight. Because thus far we were just a ragtag type of motherfuckers trying to get it in. But do your history on von Steuben. Y'all motherfuckers be acting like y'all know that, and then he left. He disappeared. They probably killed his ass when they probably found him in the bed with some patriot. One of y'all great granddaddies was in the bed with von Steuben. They said, "Oh my God, this guy's a fucking cornholer." You know what I'm saying? Go do your history on it. Von Steuben, the guy that came out of nowhere, because at the time this was an experiment. Everybody was coming and trying to get their place. They probably paid him some bread. You know, George Washington had that bag back in the day. So, but Von Steuben, man, Baron, he probably wasn't even a baron, but Baron von Steuben. He was a trained European style trained officer, and he came out of nowhere. And he also was with Lafayette from France, another neck gobbler. He helped do a bunch of shit, and he left the Washington D.C. in the hands of a black man by the name of Benjamin Banneker to be designed and surveyed. And Benjamin Banneker did his thing. You say you don't speak. Well, I'm gonna let you go find it with that bullshit, man. With the guy 68, holla. Let me get another monkey with a longer tail. This monkey can't swing so well. Holla. Oh, Johnny Boy. I deleted Johnny Boy. Shit, I'm just shooting. He gone then. Fuck it. You too. You got to get out of here. The one that I was meant to shoot at. See how that there? I shot off and shot the wrong one, but he gone too. Smash that light. I'm serious, y'all. I was trying to put up a junk that was asking the question about Carmelo. They would not allow me to do it. Ain't that's crazy? I was trying to put up a little comment right there. They would not allow me to put up a comment. They was doing that last week when I was putting the Trump versus Obama shit. Black guy in a robe yelling to another of the same saying, "Who you think you is, King Farouk?" Ah, Kareem King Farouk is a black guy, man, out of Saudi Arabia. Y'all just know the Farouk from the wrestling. What's so crazy? It is a King Farouk. Only MAGA morons revert to Obama is not a Christian when they have no argument. Right. When the motherfucker ain't got shit, they'll call his wife a motherfucking man and talk about his name and ask why was he born in Hawaii. They won't stay with the politics of it. They will not. Right. Trump surrender is a better deal. No, his giving away that money, like, wow. And what temple that's being rebuilt for the 10th time, Larry? What are you talking about? Motherfucker just pulled up to the car lot on a bike. Like, this guy needs a car. I'll be right back. Get your money, Camalama. Cam, what's going on with you, TMB? You, TMB, what's up with you out in Houston, man? What's going on, family? You shit, them Iranian mountains to get your head popped. There's a lot of bandits up there in the mountains. You know, that's where the real white folks at too. You probably would, Larry. What's so funny is that's where the original white people come from. Aryans. Iran means the land of the Aryans. Ah, y'all always want to be Aryans. Hitler and them was putting y'all on game. Iran means the land of the Aryans. So you would go skiing there. You'd be at home. Go back to Caucasus Mountains. Every time I got it. Now, if I can remember, every time somebody tells me, go back to Africa, take your ass back to Caucasus Mountains, you Caucasian. The wealth. Iran is wealthy. If y'all get the fuck out the way, watch this video of Michelle on the Ellen show and watch the. Wow, why was you looking at somebody's dick anyway, Nathan? That sounds crazy. Why would I? I'm not going watching somebody's dick. Nathan's a fucking cock watcher. You said Michelle up there with a dick. Why was you watching if you did have one? You're out of here anyway, but think about that. Why are you going around watching dicks? Come on, man. Who makes more sense? Wow. You miss Obama. That's what it is. Casey, you just wanted to say something, but that's crazy. Dude talking about something. Why'd you? Nah, I don't watch dicks. You do. Came in here with the dick watching shit. Dude try to get me. Deborah Temple, what's going on? I'm going to put a jacket on you, Deborah Temple, because you come through here all the time, too. But for real, fam, watching dicks. Talking about go watch my. Huh? Number one, anybody that knows the BMC, we don't get down like that over here, disrespecting nobody's wife. Know what I mean? And the joke is a joke, but summertime, some of y'all are downright serious, and I see it through for what it is. But you come in talking about something, go look at somebody's dick. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm looking at too much good pussy right now in my visual right now. They be going looking at some alleged shit about Michelle Obama. I don't do that, homie. Okay, can you name 3 reasons why you feel like Obama was a real president? And it's not the debate. It's just to see where you at as an American. You might spark somebody else, some other Americans right now by putting that in the chat. Obama had a much better deal than with Iran. He spent millions less and never sacrificed American soldiers to achieve the agreement. Salute Darren for that one, Darren Conley. I gotta put it. Y'all coming in here. Y'all know what y'all doing too, man. It's a moderator guy there going Supercell today, Saturday. Saturday, it's a Saturday. Remember they tried to push that at y'all? Somebody tell me the ingredients of a Saturday. I know one of them was a uh, a green grape. But remember that commercials used to be coming on, and we were sitting down, we've been in our underwear watching cartoons, eating a big bowl of cereal. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Remember that? It was sort of like a Sunday, but they switched it. What was the ingredients to the Saturday? Somebody older here gonna tell me. Smash that like your name will forever remain nameless. You're fired, though. Smash that like. You said Obama was the worst president in history. Wow. What about Andrew Johnson should be the worst president in history? You know, right after they killed Abraham Lincoln, the United States, the New World Order folks, United Banana, United Fruit Company, the Banana Republic was in the United States because Andrew Johnson, the president after Abraham Lincoln, was a Confederate. He was a slave owner previously because it was the Emancipation Proclamation was the first Iran deal. That was some bullshit, and we were the burn of that. We supposed to have got 40 acres in the mural. When Johnson got in, they had gave out the 40 acres in the mural. They started giving it out. But what was so crazy is they took it back from even the people that they gave the incentive to be free, and you get your bag of gold, and the army gonna let you use a mule, you can do your land. They took it back and put us all back out there again. They revamped the situation and start charging us to live, paying for rent everywhere, and also paying us, you know what I mean, a little something. But Andrew Johnson, go check out that president after Abraham Lincoln. He was some shit. And don't none of y'all come in here and say that. You'll come here and say the Democrats started the Ku Klux Klan. Man, the Ku Klux Klan was in the fucking White House, dude. Andrew Johnson. I just found out about that shit. And Johnson was a motherfucker. So what's going on with that? Why did the so the South really won? Because right after Abraham Lincoln, and y'all know that back then, okay, if a Republican won, his the party that was against him, they were the vice president. So that should tell you something anyway. But even that they didn't get prosecuted, the Confederates for bucking. It was like the January 6th shit. They almost got incentives. And like I said, the president after Lincoln was a Ku Klux Klan Confederate. He did a but you know, they had a war on black people after the Civil War. They let us go out into the plantation, but which they treated the whole country like a plantation. Now we won't put fences on them. We want them to work for a little something, so we'll let them spread out on their own, and wherever they land at, we'll exploit them there. So many things came out of the dude being the president, that Johnson guy. He made homeless to be goddamn gone a crime, and then they put you back on the same plantation, but it was a penitentiary then. Homelessness was a crime. Where did I have a home at? I was just a slave working on the plantation. They told me I was free. I walked away, and now I ain't got nowhere to go, but I know I'm free. But you supposed to be in the land of the free. Man, this shit is going over some of y'all heads because your ideologies and how you was brought up won't allow you just to sit back and say, they did get them people a goddamn. I'm telling you, after the fucking Civil War, we should have stayed a slave because we had a chance out here now. But what the thing was, everybody's a slave. After the Civil War, they found a way to make all of us a slave. But we will not goddamn realize that just because we was the blueprint for the slavery. Now everybody is the product, man. America don't make Americans no more. They make slaves, whether it's slave to consumer goods or slave to somebody else ideology and vision, like Donald Trump. I didn't tell him to go over there and fuck with no Iranians, but he did it anyway in the name of America. Hey, yo, Rocky, I'm gonna break some down to you, family. Nightbot is not a real entity. Nightbot is a AI, so don't even mind him. He's doing his job. He at work. A lot of people, like especially late at night, you'll come in here. Nicole Budges and Moachman can attest to this. You'll come in this, and people will be fussing with Nightbot for some of the things that he says, and he's AI. Yeah, in electric prison. I mean, they got us locked up in our minds. We lock ourselves up because we establish our own mental boundaries. Yeah, the prison industrial complex, right? Is which is part of the military industrial complex that's running Donald Trump. Donald Trump ain't making moves like a president. He making moves like a general, in which he's the commander in chief. That means he's the business side of the military. You know what I mean? He's the face of it, and he's you know what I mean, exercising that right. I don't see him doing no president shit. Presidents worry about their people. They don't worry about how many bombs they can drop in. You know what I'm saying? So I say he's okay. And then again, he's narcissistic. So of course he will go with them because they're allowing him to do all this dumb shit. Military people don't know about being civilians, so they don't know the effect he's having on America in a bad way by heavy branding, putting his name on everything, had his name on the Kennedy Center, Trump RX. He wanted to sign a dollar bill. He's making a $250 bill. You can tell the military in charge because all they want to know is the commissary, right? Is the soldiers getting paid, or is they any gay people in here that's saying they're gay so we can all look macho? We'll get them out of here. You know what I'm saying? Smash that light. He's clinically demented. For sure, Mars. What's up with y'all this morning, man? Mars, I know you probably already signed up. Sprawling. Y'all get over there and double tap that screen. Speaking of DVS, what's up, my G? Donald J. Trump made the mistake of admitting at the G7 that he needed the deal, and the U.S. is facing a great depression, great catastrophe. You don't walk into a negotiation showing you are desperate. Right. Right. He was wounded. They knew he was wounded. And then again, he was sitting there signing the shit in front of them. And Macron was down his back. Y'all know that France got some history in Iraq too with the colonizing. What's going on? Good morning, Chris. What's up with you, brother? I just said your name. I said, what my well in so many words, my Australian super agent at with the information. Sorry, haha, you married me, mad. When I'm attention as a cooking dish wishing you live, I'll do better, but I may mess up my stoves. Oh no, no, no. You don't have to be Ahmad doesn't knock people down here unless they want to, unless they feel like somebody weaponized it. When I make people mod, it's because they got a dope conversation. You know what I mean, and I feel like they add to the live stream. You don't have to take people out because here, most of the people I take people out if they try to weaponize some shit against me because I'm just not having it. You know what I mean, I'm never a victim. I'm always a villain when it get. When I mean, I know when to put on my cape and my motherfucking mask and my motherfucking and get on my dark wing duck too. I'm a hero to some, but when they want to make me a villain, I'll be a huckleberry. Smash that like, yeah, yeah. Darko, what's going on with you? They were all laughing at Trump. At yeah, which is why Trump lashed out at the Italian people. What did he do? What's her name? Malito? Maluto? What did he do to the what did he say to the Italian lady? Because now she ain't coming over here. She knew if she came here, she was gonna get Zelensky. Trump would have Zelensky her ass. What did he say to that lady? See, nobody's saying that about nothing about that. And also, he was all down Macron wife back. Ain't Macron wife supposed to be what y'all claim Michelle Obama is? That's crazy. Y'all will come in here and diss one of y'all fellow Americans, but a whole junk cross the water in the frog aquarium. Y'all won't say shit about it. That's crazy. But it just shows you why you're dissing Michelle Obama. It's probably because you're a race hater. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, it is nighttime where you at. It's 11 o'clock at night. That's what it is, family. You ain't drinking nothing, Chris. Are you alcohol anonymous or what? I think you told me that one time, but are you drinking anything, my G? Just chilling. What's my thoughts on Elon Musk? I'm with it. I invested in SpaceX. I say more power to it. You ain't got to like the man, but the business is correct, and you got to know how to get in and get out. I say, the $1 trillion man, he has just started SpaceX rise as the new Bitcoin. It's gonna up and down fluctuate for the next 10 years. It's gonna goddamn gonna occupy our minds as should I get some of that stock or not? If you're not doing it now, in 12 months, that shit gonna be so saturated that it ain't gonna be no gains. So now get in it now. I mean, get in it now. I say Elon Musk, I mean, it is what it is. Why can't I ask about Alcoholic Anonymous on the stream, dude? It's real. Skeptic. Trump can't stop assaulting Americans. You notice how he does the press corps? He'd be like, you're second class. You'll never be anything. Wow. He winning what, Alexa? The Booby Award. The Bumbling Idiot Award of 2026. The Booby Prize. Name 3 ways that Trump is winning, Alexia. What's going on, Ian? Good morning, brother. What's up with you, family? It's not race here, it's the world, right? SpaceX will help destroy the U.S. economy. They need to release over 300 billion in bonds, which will compete with the U.S. Fed and attempts to sell. But you know, the Fed is no less like a business that's in competition with other. Even being that Elon and his business is amassed trillions of dollars worth of. I mean, so all of those companies are probably got more money than the federal government anyway. Even like nobody noticed when what's the shit Bezos and them Amazon and all those companies overtook the United States Postal Service. I mean, we don't even use the post office. Any mail that come in your mailbox is either a bill or junk mail. Ain't that crazy? The post office is no less like the phone on the wall. It's an old dinosaur, man. How is Trump winning, Alexia? You keep putting it. Are you a troll? Trump winning dementia, diaper, and dozy award. He was the triple D's. There are so many things hitting us from all sides. It's hard to just focus on one problem we are facing. That's how they want it, though. That's how they want it. Just chilling today. I celebrate 18 extra years God gave me. Got shot and died 18 years ago. Where were you was at when you got shot, Ian? Who shot you? That's that Biggie shit. Who shot you? Separate the wheat from the. Yeah, Alexia. I want to know. Alexia, by way of those emojis and stuff, might be a troll. Smash that like. It's 17 of y'all in here, man. Let's get them likes up to 100. Wow, I ain't heard nobody say that. No, name 3 reasons why. Don't diss nobody, Alexia. See, when you ask one of these people something, they can't come with nothing that's political on a standpoint. They will come as on try to make it satire and make jokes about cackling Kamala. Shit, Kamala was the vice president. Shit. Yeah, Allison, you don't know what you're talking about. You just a emoji poster. You ain't got no politics in your brain. The Feds need to sell 600 billion bonds to cover next quarter. There is a downturn in buyers, and SpaceX is looking to jack a bunch for the 600 billion bridge loan. Right. SpaceX is losing everybody 401k too. People don't know that. Well, 95% of the people in America, your hedge fund is in a SpaceX hedge fund. Your 401k is in a SpaceX hedge fund right now. I was in a trap house asking to get paid for my distribution. Okay, so somebody owed you some bread and they shot you? Wow, what state was this in, Ian? And what was the food they were serving? Was it girl, boy, white, brown? Know what I mean, green. What was it? What was the meal? Smash that like. Trump is selling out America. Countries are buying crypto for access. Trump is the real gangster. Been shot at most of his life in government housing. Hey Russell, that's crazy. Yo, I need to steal that, man. Because that's right. Trump and them on some G shit. Because he's always getting shot at. Like, who's always getting shot at but a black man? Had to leave it up to y'all. No, Alexa, give us some reasons why Trump is this good guy. Now you're trying to say what your mom said. Don't go running to your mama. You know what I mean? Stand on something. Ian, congrats. I'm 2 years renewed. I did one, the OR table for my throat blowout, diabetes and organ failure, but it was not my time or yours. Right, Rocky? That's what it is. Okay, salute, Ian. Your story is intricate too. We're gonna politic one day. Yeah, that's crazy, my G. You say you was, but as all of us was, you know what I mean. You it sometimes being human. you slide to the dark side. But like I always say, no matter what, gray skies will clear. The sun will shine again, homie. That's all. Just this time when you get the rebirth, and I mean, y'all, after some tumultuous stuff, you got to make the best of it. Don't squander it. If you do, like there's two young men in here that say they died on the operating tables and came back. Being that you had a chance to get back, I hope y'all living for the day and not for yesterday. Trump could cure cancer and the left would still hate him. Truly pathetic. Don't know. What's up with you? Aeon says right black at you. Rocky, glad you still here, bro. Trump swapped. Hold on. Trump better take that motherfucking plane back. Right, a plane for a golf course. He better take that fucking plane back and pay that shit to Iran. You gone, Alexia. That is a derivative of the Queen comment. She represents England, lived in a government housing with a racist husband, and all her kids divorced. Wow. Yo, King the Regent Philip was he was racist. Oh yeah, he was Greek. Yeah, he was racist. Y'all know that the Queen of England, she married a thug, and there was some kin to her. He was a since removed prince out of Greece that ain't had nothing going on, and he was the only one that wanted to take on the challenge of Elizabeth, not knowing that she was gonna be the queen. I mean, they put him in position because she needed somebody gangster around her anyway. I mean, that's her vulnerabilities being a woman. But I say it was a good match. He stood the test of time with her. But nah, I did not know that he was a racist. They say his son, a racist though. So father like son, Charles. Trump phone, Bible, and sneakers. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit is some bullshit, man. All of it. Y'all notice Trump got the phones, brother. He went to China. He came back with 1,000 phones too. He probably told dude, yo, let me holler at your bootlegger. Your cousin still got them phones? Yeah, yeah. Now you got the fucking phones came, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if they serve their country. I bet all of them, if they working, all of them did. Just like the commander in chief is also the president. For every soldier, there's somebody else that's serving the country because those bullets have to be made. Those soldiers' kids have to be taught. You know what I mean? Those soldiers, you know what I mean? So for every soldier that fights, somebody else is serving their country in another way. Civil service is just like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's two different dimensions to what's going on right now. Trump is the commander in chief because he's dealing with the military, you know what I mean? And then he's the president when he want to be because he's not dealing with the people. Smash that like. Salute for that super support, Ian. Smash that like. How many of the people on here are meant to serve the country? Right. That don't mean shit because, like I said, don't know. Serving the country don't mean holding a gun in your hand. Man, I could use a menthol cigarette right now after a nice fill of fried chicken and watermelon. While I know your breath stink, you want to smoke a fucking cigarette. That shit is nasty. You know you a nasty motherfucker. But I wish I had some fucking fried chicken. I think I got some more watermelon in there. Hold on, let me check, motherfucker. Let me check. I think I still got some watermelon in here. You know what? Guess what? We all out of fried chicken. But damn if we ain't got a few pieces of watermelon. You know, a black man without water, his watermelon. Man. Mm, 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 mm. Like. Mm-hmm. I hear you, Ian. It's freedom of speech depending on if you served or not. Right. Yeah, I had to go get me some watermelon. I can equate what I want to. The military ain't no different from doing no other job because everybody that's in the military are so pro-American. Some people in the military to pay for college or just to take care of themselves or see the world. Ain't nobody really patriotic no more. Going in the military is no less working for McDonald's, dog. Smash that like, well, you was on fries for 22 years then, because evidently you ain't learned shit. I was in the military for 22 years, so I know a lady that worked for the military for 60, which is unbelievable, at Paris Island. So you was a glorified potato peeler. What was your position in the military? Huh? Yeah. See what I'm saying? Think about everything you did in the military. You did the same shit in Walmart, the commissary, some shit. It's freedom of speech depending on who want to hear it, though. That's why they put your ass out of that channel. It's freedom of speech, but sometimes people don't want to hear the shit. Either it's by way of the truth or just rambling on. Some people don't have time for it, family. Ian, you say you ate a half a container of watermelon a day yourself. Yeah, yeah. I like, you know what I mean. When I do my list, I like to get me some watermelon for my babies. You know what I mean? Damn, you said going to the military turns you into a bullet sponge, right? Because I appreciate what the soldiers do, but you're no different from me. But guess what? If that's your right to go serve your country, you know what I mean, I'll serve it in the other way. Sometimes I'll put salt on my watermelon. I ain't did it in a while, but it's old school. I'll put salt on my watermelon. Sometimes I'll cut up a cucumber and put some salt and vinegar on it and just, but I ain't did it in a while. Smash that like y'all. Where's that military guy at? Okay, you made homemade ice cream too? Man, my mama used to make ice cream out of snow. We don't have ice cream made out of fucking snow before. Salt and lemon on your watermelon. Mmm. Okay, cat. One Star Rising says, yep, McConnell blocked his own bill because Obama supported it. So, was it Obama's fault or was it McConnell's? Yeah, that snow ice cream, that shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, y'all don't get that much snow in Alabama. How far you from Bessemer? Oh, yeah. Oh, McConnell did write that bill at one time. One Star Rising, what's up with you? Obama was a clown. I used to think it was one of our best presidents ever. I don't think that anymore. I guess I still do because he gave black boys the idea to make it. No, he didn't. He gave Africans the idea that immigrants that they can make it as president because he can't relate to black boys. That's just my opinion. He's in the black culture be by way of his wife and his family. But nah, me being I was a past black boy that wanted to be the president. Obama just got in the way. Now we can't say the first black president because y'all keep leaking us to Africans and stuff. But nah, he was a good president though. And all good presidents are bad to some certain extent because the American people, if y'all know it, don't know it or not, you a motherfucking collateral damage. They'll kill all you motherfuckers to God they're gonna keep the policy going. Well, we know Trump won't win an award for his drone strikes because Iran flipped it and used their drones to protect themselves against Trump. You know, Trump won't be winning the war. I know y'all don't really know a lot about Obama and his military excursions because I have not yet heard one of y'all come in and say about that he was with the shit that happened in Jamaica when they went to Kingston and killed all them people. He sent them there to do this. Don't none of y'all know about that though. So I know y'all just be speculating and making up shit, but you know, a politician has to do what the politicians want them to do. Especially he was a junior politician, even though he was the president, he still was a junior politician to Nancy Pelosi, and all those old heads. He's not even a Kenyan. Obama is a white man. He wasn't raised by nobody in Kenya. He ain't got a Kenyan bone in his body. His daddy was African American, but his granddaddy was a white man, and his grandma was a white woman. And he's a white kid. He was raised as a white kid. See, y'all got to stop taking his knowledge, data, and analytics. He got the data and analytics and knowledge of a white kid. You know what I mean? His role is padded. He can go get on drugs for like 30 years. His grandma and granddaddy gonna fund it. Whether if they want to or not, he'll go shake their pocketbooks. You know what I'm saying? He's a white kid. Obama is a white kid with a black wife because look how he was raised. His eyes, the way he saw the world through two old white people eyes. He didn't see it through his black mama and daddy or his black grandmama and daddy. He saw the world because they the ones that funded him before he was able to go do his own thing. So whatever he went on, whatever family trip he went on, whatever restaurant he went to, whatever food he ate was old white people food, whatever those two old white people like. So that's what y'all got to look at. Obama ain't black. He's a African American by way of his mom and his daddy, but who he is as a person is a white person. If you can understand it, he don't have the black experience. Have you ever seen that movie Barry about him? They all but said that he didn't even understand black culture until he went to like DC and New York and got out there and met a few people playing ball and stuff like that. But I mean, y'all, I know a lot of y'all can't even understand what I'm saying because you'll think I'm saying some racist shit. Look at Leon. Get him out of here. I don't like motherfuckers named Leon. Thank you. Yo, Ian, fam, thank you. I don't even like motherfuckers named Leon. Anyway, so get his ass out of here. That Kenyan shit. Yeah. Obama won't know African. His daddy was African. Obama was a white boy. He was a white American. I mean, comfortable with it. Grew up getting everything you wanted. Y'all know, especially even if it's white or black, when your grandparents raise you, you get every fucking thing you want. He was raised by his grandparents, white grandparents, so he experienced white America. And that, if you can, some of y'all can't even phantom that. Right? He had that would only solidify him in the black culture. You know what I'm saying? And before that, you know who got him into politics? A white girl and her daddy. It just so happened he ran across his black queen. There's a lot of white men that do that. That's their skin is white. But if y'all know anything, Obama's not a black person. He's not African. He is a white person. You understand? But y'all can only see color. White, it doesn't exist anyway, as opposed to you're white, I'm black. White is a lifestyle and an ideology. It's not actually anything that's real. And that's what Obama was raised under, the white ideology. He was raised by a white grandma, white granddaddy who had upper middle class means. So the vision that he saw, he didn't look out the window and see nobody hungry or black people selling crack. He might have seen a few people doing drugs and everything and didn't even know because they were so able to mask it so well. You know what I mean? The more money you get, the more shit you can do because you can just buy a room and lock the door and nobody can come in. But if you poor, you live in a 2-bedroom flat with 60 people, everybody gonna know what you do. Whether you beat your dick, whether you smoke crack or you whatever, because it's small surroundings. I mean, how do I know so much about your race? Because you know what? If my woman wasn't here, I was about to tell you so about yourself, boy. But how do I know so much about your race? You know what I mean? Why don't you know enough about your race, motherfucker? Smash that like and share me out. About not taking more than you need. Salute. I had to learn that in life. And now in the transition, you know what I mean, right now in life, I know that. Never take more than you need. Stop being greedy. You've been eating long enough. I mean, like DMX say, don't ever take more than you need. You know, motherfucker, selfish motherfucker. You pass the blunt. You know, I grew up 2 pulls and pass, but I don't smoke with motherfuckers anyway. But when I was smoking with my cousin, you know, and pass it to the left. But selfish motherfuckers thinking they in the right, they'll sit there and smoke that bitch till it's down to yeah, son, yeah, son. Greedy motherfuckers that ain't used to shit, they'll smoke that bitch up and then pass you the motherfucking little ass, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? You ready to smack the fuck out of them. But you know what I mean? Smash that light. You say you wish Trump the shittiest Father's Day. I don't. I don't wish nothing on no man. Know what I mean, I got a job staying in your motherfucking head, nigga, and trying to hold your big funk ass wife up while 2 other men run a Ford truck in her ass. So that's a job in itself. You motherfucker, Mister uh Extendo dickhead. Your nose to man. Smash that like. Who went to the same school George Bush did? Why do we always pass it to the left? Because it's to the right. I mean, it's keeping the cipher. You got to keep the cipher clockwise. You don't go counterclockwise and pass it over to the right. You pass it to the left with your right hand. You know what I mean? Right is right. I mean, I don't go for nobody passing shit to the left or me anyway going that way though. You know what I mean, from left to right, I go to right to left, family. Smash that like Jacob said I'm nasty. He needs some. That's so late as fuck, Mr. Stendo. You are milk. You fucking buttermilk color skin motherfucker. You are milk. Yeah, yeah, you don't never supposed to go that way. That fuck the cipher up. Know what I mean, you got to keep it going. Keep it going now. Keep it going now. The feng shui. Think of every time somebody came and sat to your right and you passed the blunt to him. Now he just came and sat down. The blunt was going that way. Now everybody hit the blunt that way, and then they got to go crisscrossing. Don't never do nothing that fuck your feng shui up. The pathway to anything should be clear, and anything that's in the way of that, just move it. That's why a lot of times we can't solve a problem or we don't know what's going on because we don't realize whatever in the way of this, just move it. And I mean, if there's 1,000 things, take 1,000 times out to move those things. You know what I'm saying? Feng shui is everything. If the way is not clear, you're gonna trip over something. You understand? If the way is not clear, you're not gonna see it. So make sure that your feng shui is tight. Like go right now, when you come in your door, if you gotta move some other way or you gotta go around something, that means the pathway is not right. You know what I mean? No, and you gotta clear it. Smash that light. Trump ain't tear the country apart. Andrew Johnson did with his Confederate ass. After they killed Abraham Lincoln, they put a fucking Confederate in office. Nobody knows that because y'all always on the surface of this shit. Chris, give me some intel on Andrew Johnson, man. On his motherfucking Ku Klux Klan ass. Y'all, the Democrats started the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, but all y'all joined. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all. Smash that like. Wow, they doing something with my buttons today too. I see that. Now I can't even change the picture. I can't change my picture of my background. Wow. Smash that like y'all. Shut me out, man. What's going on, TC? Cincinnati gangster. Cincinnati stunner. What's going on, family? Rocky Road said assassination of Abraham Lincoln Johnson was a war Democrat. Not no war Democrat. Democrat started the KKK, remember? He was a KKK, not no war Democrat. And he also was a slave owner. A previous slave owner was the president after Abraham Lincoln. And he also came in, gave the fucking South everything back, all their businesses. He paid the Southern slaveholders money. Each slave was paid for. So what the government did was just get Johnson to buy all the slaves and then let them go into the country. So now they're owned by the country and not by this actual plantation. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, the G7 ran over Trump ass. Smash that light. This is a country for white men, and by God, as long as I am president, I shall be a government for white men. Right? I keep telling them, Chris. And these motherfuckers will come in here and say the Democrats started the KKK. Yeah, and one of them was the president. I just learned that shit yesterday, to be honest, about Andrew Johnson, that he was a fucking Confederate slave owner. Nobody. Oh, hold on. God damn it. Nope. That's my bad, Chris. My gun get hot, man. You know how that shit go. Wow, I hit one of my most valuable pieces. How can I play chess like that? Damn, and that was some shit I'm trying. Hold on, let me get that shit back. I gotta pin that shit. My bad, Chris. I don't know how that shit knocked you out like that. This shit is crazy. Andrew Johnson was the yeah, and they wanted it like that. That's why they killed Abraham Lincoln, y'all. So he can got that on damn, I had my boy hitting. Chris, I had you in hitting Valley, boy. That shit still got him hitting. Hide user, unhide. Wow, what the hell going on? Hey Chris, type something, G, so I can see if you back in effect. This shit got my boy hitting like a motherfucker. They said the message. Mm. I told y'all, even when I was trying to do a message against the background, they wouldn't let me do it. Okay, thank you, Chris. Oh shit, okay, let me put your jacket on. That shit crazy, man. Add as the moderator. My bad, Chris. There you go. Give me a test. Give me one more test. Let me see if you got your gangster gear back on. Retired Democrat Casey and Democrat Governor John Shapiro put their autographs on artillery shells before giving them to Ukraine. A lot of them did that dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, okay, testing 1, 2, 3, breaker 19. Come in. You got your rabbit ears on. Come in. Come in. DVS, come in. Smash that light. Well, now all his allies are China and Russia. His enemies are his frenemies, and his allies are just some white guys. You feel me? I'm telling you, the world is getting more Asiatic. We're Asia friendly now. Ain't nothing going on in Europe. No way. They ain't got nothing. What Europe got that's trending? But they downfall. Their downfall is trending. All of them are being overtaken by the people that they colonize. So, like I said, China is the new superpower because they have remain. You know what I mean, they just evil. Y'all always thought they weren't doing shit. Okay, ain't nothing. Trump went over there and bowed his head and went to fucking France and was running behind Macron and his wife. But y'all call Obama wife a you know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense. Like the person that was in here earlier, they didn't have nothing to say as of what they were standing on. All they had could do was sling a bunch of mud and stuff. It's like, y'all, damn, what happened? Damn, Elon, come back with no caps, man. Nightbot clapped your ass. I couldn't even read that shit. Come back with no caps, man. I ain't fucking with this mouse. I just snatched one of my people's jacket off on. It's 13 people in here, man. Let's get them lights up. What the fuck? The original Ku Klux Klan was founded in Pulaski, Tennessee in December 1965 by 6 former Confederate officers, right? And one of them, Rocky Road, was a dude that they named um Forrest Gump after. You know what I'm saying? It was either his name was either Nathan Bradford Forrest or Nathan Forrest Bradford. Y'all know who it is. And then again, y'all always talking about the Ku Klux Klan. Has anybody ever did any research on the group called the Black Legion? They were super Ku Klux Klan. If Ku Klux Klan was burning down people's houses, they was burning down whole towns. The newest trend is 25 major banks just moved to the Chinese cash transfer system, isolating the funds from U.S. finance. A lot of people ain't seeing that, Chris. You've been talking about this lately for the last year or two. Calvin Jones, John Kennedy, James Crow, John Lester, Richard Reed, and Frank McLeod, former Confederate generals. Nathan Bradford Forrest is thank you. The same guy that they named Forrest Gump after. And he told you that if y'all go look at the movie Forrest Gump, it's a American pop culture name drop. Everything in it happened in America. And some of that stuff he's showing you what the really origin of it is. Y'all don't even understand Forrest Gump movie. Like when he was doing that Nike shit, that really was the pop off. You know what I mean? Forrest Gump ain't no but American pop culture. His history was just he was just giving y'all a history lesson, indoctrinated. So if you ever you haven't watched Forrest Gump and if you ain't watched it in a long time, go back and look at it in a historical point of view on the realities that they were dropping a lot of shit in that movie that was really real. Forrest Gump told you he said I was named after some guy who started the KKK. And nobody never went and investigated. Let me see. Is I mean, because you thought that it was fiction. England ain't got no resources. France ain't got no resources. Germany ain't got no resources. No, the new KKK ain't ICE. ICE ain't no but some glorified prison guards. ICE is the Proud Boys. Once they got taken out as the Proud Boys, the new KKK is, no, I mean, the old KKK because it's too much integrated now. If you still on some KKK shit, that's the basis of a racist. They just the bottom line racist sitting on the porch not liking black people because their truck is a couple of more years newer than theirs. You know what I mean, they should be mad at Trump, but Europe is trying to make trades with China now and India because they know they're mad with Trump because he's not making trades with them, not because he's making trades with Trump. He's with China. He should because Europe ain't got nothing to offer no more. Europe ain't got shit to offer. It's like your homeboy that win the lottery or get some insurance money, and then when he come around now, he think he's special because he got a little bread. Nigga, you ain't work for it. You just won the lottery or somebody gave it to you. Ain't no reason for me to treat you like you royalty because money gets spent. You know what I mean? Wealth matures, money gets spent. The KKK was founded by Democrats who fought against freeing slaves, Democrats who fought against repeal it, right? But and the Democrats that was the president. The president was a Democrat slaveholder after Abraham Lincoln. All of these people that y'all coming in here saying Democrats started KKK, yeah, and they ran the country right after they popped Abraham Lincoln in the head. So did the South really lose because they got all the concessions? Y'all, I can tell a lot of y'all don't know politics. This the shit why I was comparing it to the Iran deal, the Emancipation Proclamation, because the Iran deal seemingly the loser is winning. The loser is getting everything. We heard 2 months ago that they ass got whipped, they killed their fucking leader. We're gonna get those Muslims out of there, and we're gonna bring back the Iranian regime or the Shah of Iran that was on the table and all that. Now all we trying to do is keep our goddamn, you know what I mean, keep our dignity because they don't. We got to give these people, and I say we because as an American, Donald Trump is the representative. We have to give these people $300 billion. I can't even begin to phantom $300 billion, man. And then we got to pay for the war that we went over there and engaged on them. Ain't that some shit? We go and jump on somebody and end up paying them. I don't know why. Winners don't pay restitution or reparations, family, and that's just what it is. That's what you know. What's gonna be so crazy? We're gonna end up going to war with Israel against Israel. I like to watch the banks. They are the true weather vane to see when confidence is between the liquidity crisis and the de-dollarization for U.S. global confidence is going. Yeah, last year you told me about those banks that was merging, and sure enough, them motherfuckers merged. So I always listen to you with your advice on financial and all that shit. You seem to be pretty good with your predictions because we talked about those banks merging, and sure enough, them three banks merged like a motherfucker. So, I mean, like I told you, you're my resident super spy. Ain't no telling. You probably sitting at a command post. You're talking English here. You're probably talking Turkish, Belgian, somewhere else, my G. Salute Devious Chris for always coming through, dropping that information too. Allow them to be right on spot too. Space race in the economy, right? Yeah, we should be paying anybody, and we jumped on them. They should be paying us to stop. We're the United States of America. We're not the United People. You know what I mean? America is like the bullshittest company right now because the product they're creating, which is the American people, is some shit, man. Money ain't my God. I don't have a God. You feel me? All of y'all got gods. You know what I mean? And God we trust. I don't put my trust in no motherfucking body. I say I'm God. I'm my God. You know what I'm saying? Who put this thing together? Me. That's who. Money is your God. Shit. Smash that like. Y'all think the Democratic Socialists taking over America? They got them in LA trying to be the mayor. They got them in Washington, D.C. trying to be the mayor. President Trump said that lady in Washington, D.C. become the mayor. He gonna shut DC down. And Mom Donnie in New York. So I'm telling y'all, if all of this things works out with the Democratic Socialists, they don't manage to sneak in by way of the Democrats. These Democratic Socialists with these communist ways of thinking, they don't manage to sneak in. So can we say everybody that's opposing them is fascists because they're Antifa. The Democratic Socialists are Antifa because anti-fascists were Democratic Socialists that wanted to put Hitler in power and get all of that Mussolini stuff out of there. Because remember, who Hitler and Mussolini was friends, and then they fell out, and that's where anti-fascists came from. The people that wanted to clean them, send them back to Italy. Smash that like. Bet you a lot of y'all don't even know that because y'all too busy saying some shit that you don't know what the fuck it is origin. We are now of the United States of Israel. Justice King. Man, you took all your time to write that bullshit. If Israel was in control of the United States as a whole, they'd be over here in the United States. What's so funny is Israel paid a few of our politicians, you know what I mean, some money, and y'all attribute that they own it. You know what I mean? Just because they support it, just to get some of their views, you know what I mean, they lobby. That's what you need to do. We need to pull together as Americans and lobby these people that are in power. Put some money in their pocket. Nobody do shit for free. Nobody do shit for free. Y'all can't seem to understand that though. Chief, I will let my Trekkie out now. I know communionize does not work, but Picard said some truth. Right. Okay. Okay. What's your favorite era? Your favorite era of Star Wars is the John Luke Picard era? Mine's too because that's when they expanded on their characters and the technology. Like it was crazy when they brought the Borg in and also Ganon, all type of you know what I mean. Geordi with his sun visor, you know what I mean, went way past what Spock does. But yeah, I'll say the John Luke Picard era. That's my favorite era of Star Trek. Smash that like. What's going on, SD Massey? Good morning. I don't see Atifa doing nothing. Are these boys that just tried to attack the UFC? joined in front of the White House, were they considered Antifa? Trump does attack people that yeah, he don't attack people that disagree with him. He attack people that agree with him. Just as MTG, just as got there going. Know what I'm saying? Everybody else that left the regime since he been in. T.A. Grind, what's up with you? You back again? Mankind works for better mankind. There is no money in my time. We work to better mankind. Where is that from, Rocky? Cannon. Hoorah! What's going on, Cannon? Now here go one of my peoples. I told y'all earlier when we was having that back and forth with the kid that said he was 22 years in the military. He didn't say he was a veteran. He said I was in the military for 22 years. Here we are right here. Cannon, what's going on with you? Thanks for always coming, showing that support. How's your day, my G? Enjoy that day, man. Cannon, you ever been stationed anywhere near around Naval Station Norfolk? Shit, posting a mean tweet is attacking somebody. Trump does not pat people just like this streamer is blocking. How am I blocking all your comments? How am I blocking your comments? YouTube blocking your comments because you're saying some bullshit they don't want you to say, dummy. You ain't see my hands moving at one time. How am I blocking your comments, man? Like, and you're not that important anyway. I don't even know why I'm addressing it. Matter of fact, just so I can't block your comments. Let me see. Hold on. Let me find this guy. You might as well go ahead and say what you can say now, dude. Now I'm gonna get your ass out of here for lying. Yeah, thank you. God damn. Nightbot, damn, I was looking for to take your ass out. Nightbot knocked you off. Right, you're fire, homeboy. Okay, okay. Then we should have got up, man. You was right in the hood, man. You at Fort Hood now. You in Texas. Okay. You in Texas. Hey, have you got a haircut around there in Texas lately? How you ran into a barber by the name of Russell from New Orleans? Man, woman, and child is knowledge. Knowledge is symbolic to the black man as well as the sun. Wisdom is symbolic to the black woman as well as the moon. Understanding is economic to the black child, the stars, the best part. You feel me? What's going on, Chucky? Chucky. What's going on, black man? Chilling, Chuck. Power to the people. What part of the country you in this morning, chucking and jiving? I need to wear the Star David. We do because we're the you. You know what, Tom? You don't even realize that black people do need to wear the Star David because we are more original Hebrew than these white folks, Ashkenaz ass, straight out of the Caucasus Mountain ass Jewish people that are wearing that shit. You and B more. Okay. You going to Baltimore Maryland Live Casino? You know they got a dope casino. Thanks there, Russell Dixon. I like that, Russell. Money, if you haven't heard lately, you're awesome and we all appreciate you. You're greatly appreciated too. And thanks for the support. And once again, if I'm greatly appreciated, get over there and put your dollar on the BMC e-bike. I'm trying to get an e-bike, boots on the ground. Know what I mean, closed mouth don't get fed. I wanted it to be supported. Know what I mean, so it'll even be that more meaningful when we decide on a trip or a live stream where we can have these amazing discussions somewhere. Probably there's a lot of history shit around here. So I mean, get over there and support the E-Bike Foundation, man. $1. Yeah, and that's exactly how I feel too, McLovin. I'm American. Every other country is secondary. The skinhead in Wisconsin. Remember, skinhead was like, you know what I mean, a go-to for young white boys. Where are they at? Now a lot of them are white supremacists or white nationalists. Remember, skinhead was a go-to when all the black kids was in the rapping and breakdancing in the 80s. All the white kids were in the supremacy. That was something popular. Oh, I already been monetized, fam. I was fucking put on the goddamn back burner. I was monetized for 4 years straight. I got put on the back burner in that rush. Like a couple of months ago, YouTube had a goddamn purge. Oh yeah. So you live in Pakistan? Where you at? Oh, with the Hindu enclave? With okay, yeah, you in South Asia. Okay. Yeah, it was a purge of all the monetized people. They didn't want to pay that money. Chilling, Godfather. Chilling, bro. Chilling, just cooling out, family. What's up with you? You threw me off with that. You know what I'm saying? When I asked you what's going on, you be like, just living the dream. Okay, you must have got some pussy last night, Godfather. You got that going in good spirits. You in Bali. Okay, Chris, you in Bali. Bali got them little dragon, them demon looking masses and those women like do 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 do. Some people most is Bali and Saigon the same thing. Most people get the Siam. Is Bali the same thing as Siam? I don't think white supremacists have as much influence as you. You crazy. White supremacists got all the influence. That's what white power is. White supremacy. To be supremacy over somebody is white power, right? Yeah, it is used as divide, but white supremacy got a lot to do with it. You don't think they'll just want to divide us and let a real black person become the president or take control because Barack Obama was a white guy. You know what I mean? His daddy was African, his mama was white. He was more on his white side. He was a white guy, regardless of his skin. He saw the world through the eyes of a white guy. He sees the world through the eyes of a white guy because we all see the world by how we were raised. He was raised in the white world. A lot of y'all don't want to realize that or even accept it because y'all too busy wanting to call him a nigger because that's what y'all call all black people. Man, America's been focused on America. Tell that to the politicians though, because I don't see no Americans in America talking about this and that. You know what I mean? That's what made me mad when I saw Mexicans during the beginning of this presidency when they was putting all of them out of the country, wrapped their fucking Mexican flags in America, asking for American rights. That's not right. Of course, stick up for yourself and don't forget your old home terra firma. But if you want to be American, you better be ready to come in here and lay down your life and give it all you got to make America prosper. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like America for Americans, man. That's why I still don't know why nobody is boycotting for black people to take that fucking African American name African off of our shit, man. Even if they did bring some of these people from Africa, that was what at least 200-300 years ago. How long do you have to be in America before these motherfuckers respect you as an American? You know what I'm saying? That's what's so crazy. How long do you got to be in America? You see, now it's not too good to be a German or a French or Irish American. Now, white folks, y'all guess got to be American because we're not really fucking with them. Well, how long is it going to take for me to be looked at as an American and not some foreign national that was a slave and now I'm over here still working? Come on now. There's no other supremacy from others races, but I can see you might be a race, a supremacist because you got a big ass excuse for this shit. It's called reverse racism. Yeah, I know you got a little racism in your background, McLovin. You probably can call a nigger, boy. For sure, I'm American. You don't have to earn respect when you already have respect. You know what I mean? You got to hold on to it. You know what I mean? Respect ain't giving you right. But once you already have it, you don't have to earn it no more. You got to hold on to it. What are you talking about? You have to earn respect. Just, you know what I mean? That you said that bullshit. You're a racist too. And some white guy probably got there going beat your ass, but you'll blame black people because they laughed. They didn't break it up. Some white guy probably beat your white ass. And you blame it on black people because they didn't intervene. And if you come here legally and get citizenship, you're an American. I'm not racist, bro. I thought you were more clear headed than that, bro. Nah, that's what you get for thinking about who I am and not worrying about who the fuck you is. You are racist. Your whole terminology is racist, dude. And then it showed me your weirdness by people keep putting that skull type of shit. When people do stuff like that, it's to me, you know what I mean, being a people person and a people observer is their idiosyncrasies. Don't get on a soapbox with me with I'm not racist, bro. I just don't like niggers. Okay, that's how you coming. I can't do but give you what you give me, and that's what how you coming, Mr. McLovin. Just because you say that you're not racist don't mean you are. Like America says that's not racist, but ask that to the black people that's being discriminated against, the Latinos that's being kicked out of this country. But you'll say America's not racist. Yeah, whatever. To live the dream, you had to be sleep. Wow. And then you come to find out what you thought was a dream turns out to be a nightmare when the lions, tigers, and bears creep in. You ain't got to refer to it. Just your whole conversation. You didn't have to refer to it, McLovin. Just that you responding. Hit dog gonna holler, homeboy. You wouldn't be even responding to it if it wasn't true about what I'm saying. Hit dog gonna holler. Celestial reach wasn't gas like $3. Gas was damn near $5. And now it's down now, celestial. Celestial reach. Are you a Mormon? Because I know Mormons believe in they don't believe in heaven, they believe in the celestial kingdom. Smash that light. Yep, white supremacy is losing its grip. Just as sure as they made Mamdani the mayor of New York, the next important um president is going to be Democratic Socialist. We're going to have a glorified Hitler up there. That's when we're going to see the resurgence of the American flag, when one of these white supremacists that are claiming they're white nationalists are able to get it all together. Watch. That's when we can see so much of the American flag. That bitch going to be propagandized, and all of us are going to be motherfucking Nazis. Watch. What's the discord here, brother? Name sisters. It sounds like there's some hatred going on here. Let's try to remember we are all brothers and sisters. Yo, what? Rich, I'll go for what my boy McLovin saying before I even listen to that motherfucking bullshit. You can't lull me to sleep about your skin color. You know what you can go do. Go do what you go do. Go do what you do best. Because you're fire. I didn't want to hear that shit. McLovin says, my whole conversation is racist. Yep. That makes no that you responded to it, dude. Get real, bro. You couldn't argue against my points. You ain't have no points. What was your points, McLovin? It was all just, you know what I mean, rhetoric. You wasn't making no points. Now it's four, and Iran gets to make mistakes now, right? It's 400 billion. That's right. No, don't be shocked that we had to battle Iran. We did the same thing to Vietnam and in Afghanistan with the Taliban when we left that whole motherfucking military force. Okay, okay. I hate not based on actions. I hate based on integrity because integrity is not an action. It's a whole lifestyle. Your integrity is everything. I don't because your actions just could be doing something just for now. You could be doing it for the gram. So I mean, celestial reach. It will come down to how quickly China decides to restart their reserve. If they push for a fast restart, it'll draw down reserves and jack up the price. Wow. You say Barack Obama had the better deal. Yeah. I said you're racist. And you nah, you're racist. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, you're must be racist because yeah, because a hit dog gonna holler. If it's something don't pertaining to you, you would have not said shit. But you made a big deal writing all these shit. So why you're not racist? You wrote me a whole goddamn mission statement of who you are. You're racist, and you know it. Smash that like. I don't consider myself an American. I'm the property of the U.S. If you're a citizen, that is exactly what you are. Yeah, and you're a product also. America produces Americans, and right now they haven't been putting nothing into their product. All shoddy motherfucking shit. The education system, the economy, gas, motherfucking, all this shit. So the American product that America creates is some bullshit right now. We used to stand for excellence, and everybody wanted to be American. Now everybody want to kick our ass, man. Smash that like, share me out. It is the land of the free for the white man, but kind of found out is a thin line between white man and man. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like. This is a white Protestant male allegedly built, I mean, society that we in. The society of the United States was built upon the whims, the likes, the dislikes, the superstitions, and the history of the Protestant alleged single white man. Smash that like y'all. Share me out. Integrity is who and what whether someone look exactly. Integrity is who you are when nobody's around. If you're a creepy motherfucker doing a bunch of dumb shit by yourself, that's who you are. So that's where your integrity lies in who you are. And when you with yourself, and be careful what you tell yourself too, because that person up in your head, that's you. That's who you talk to the most and who you listen to. So be careful what you tell yourself. But um, you only own you who you really are is who you are when you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he meant, Chris. Smash that like America ain't the land of the rich. America is the land of the mixed up, bipolar, PTSD. Know what I'm saying? Crab in the bucket. Know what I'm saying? Make excuses for everything but the right thing. Spend a lot of money on guns. Ignore the butter that needs to be spread. That's what America is, family. Blacks didn't sell my ancestors to Americans. To America. Africans sold Africans. Blacks ain't sell shit. All we got used was to build this country off of our backs of black people. Africans didn't build America. Black people did. You can't even see. That's the thing. When I have a discussion with some of y'all can't understand that Africans and black people are two different things. Africans didn't sell black people. Africans sold Africans, and 99% of them went to South America. You know what I mean? A lot of us black people, 99% of them was already here before um what we call America was even a concept. You know what I mean? Ain't no motherfucking black people sell no Africans sell no black people. Black people was a concept that was created around 1690 and solidified in 1705 by the ratification of what was a black person and what was a white person to keep the Irish and black people from mixing. You better believe I'm a racist. Sizzle, you're a racist. I'm for my race. I'm not against it, and I'm not against your race either, but I'm damn sure ain't gonna kiss your ass. I know that we all are equal. Yeah, Africans was trading Africans as well as Europeans traded Europeans. Do your studies on the Vandals out of they were like Vikings and stuff from like the part of France that had the what's that the North Normandy. They're the Vandals. They went to northern Africa and set up a slave trade where they were bringing white people in from Europe and selling them to what they call Africa and Asia. Do you know anything about that? No, because all y'all know about is the transatlantic slave trade, and you'll try to put every black person involved in it, and which it was Africans. Africans got sold into slavery, not black people. We got, know what I mean, grandfathered in. We were already here. Said, come on, get over here. Hold this mural. When am I get paid? You'll get paid, motherfucker. Shut up. Get to work. Smash that like, y'all. Just by you answering, Scissor, a lot of y'all, I'm running some motherfucking dogs over the day. Hit dog gonna holler. But I'm gonna keep on goddamn gonna pushing because guess what? A whoop dog ain't gonna bark, motherfucker. Smash that like. I'm gonna beat you down with it. Yeah, when y'all come in here and say that wrong history, you say the history y'all was grown up on to justify how y'all treat other people so crazy. Nah, dog. It's not here. Irish was slave, Chinese was slave, white was slave. Everybody was a slave, but they weren't a part of the systematic slavery where it's on the stock market and it's unrealized gains and interest being involved. You're damn near, you know what I'm saying? A hit dog on holler, McLovin. It ain't who I'm referring to. It's whoever responds. That's what's really popping. You see what I'm saying? And if I ain't referring to you, wouldn't even ask about it. Man, the Jews are black people, man. The original Jews, not the Ashkenaz guys that come out of the Caucasus Mountains. What about the Caucasians, man? What do y'all feel about white people being called Caucasians? Do you realize that's the equivalent of when you call a black person an African, with me calling a white person from America a Caucasian? That's your origin. Your origin is the Caucasus Mountains, not Germany, not Europe, not Europe. Europe is a peninsula. It's not a continent. It's a little ass peninsula. And y'all origin are Caucasian. Y'all from Azerbaijan, Armenia, the big hairy ass motherfuckers. Sarajevo, Serbia. You know what I'm saying? That's the origin of the Caucasian man. Y'all notice, y'all keep us with that African shit. I ain't never been to Africa. Ain't trying to go to Africa. I love America, but your ass is from Caucasus Mountains, and you don't even speak on it no more. Y'all don't even claim y'all set no more. You don't hear no white person. I'm a proud Caucasian man, but you want me to go ahead and accept that you tell me I'm from Africa. Come on, man. Only slaves were black and white. At first, Irish were indentured servants. Yeah, but after the Stono Rebellion, that's when it was no slaves at first. Around 1690, there were no slaves. They were all the indentured servants, even the black people. They could eventually take on Christianity and they will free them because they had a law like the Muslims had. You can't enslave another Muslim. You can't put tax on another Muslim. You can't, you know what I mean? Just like with the Jewish people, you can't enslave another Jewish. You can't put tax on them. But the Americans had it with the Christian. If you came and say, okay, I'm a Christian, okay, now we're not going to lock you up because you're a Christian. But after the Stono Rebellion and the Bacon Rebellion, they seen Bacon's Rebellion, not like bacon to meat, Bacon's Rebellion. They seen how the United and Africans were in the blacks. It was the blacks, the Africans, and the Irish were so united that they had to make something to separate them. So they put that all the Irish people could be indentured servants, but the black people were slaves forever. That they'll go do your history on the Bacon's Rebellion and the Stono Rebellion. Man, you can get rid of the word white and black and still be lawless because a white person and a black person is just a word. We are no different. And only that one of us has been trained to do this and one of us has been trained to do that. And I mean, smash that like we've been trained to hate white folks and white folks been trained to hate us. And what's so crazy is white and black is the buffer for all other colors that exist in the world. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. 15 of y'all in here, man. Dude, you done brought your pussy ass back in here. I don't know whether I'm feeling you today, man. You already done came in here on some motherfucking bullshit. We all different shades of wheat. That's a good way to looking at it. Or maybe we all are different shades of water or liquid. You're right there. We are not different. Love and respect to call all races and creeds until the respect is not shown. Exactly. You are all equal until you monetize or weaponize something to hurt somebody else. Smash that like y'all. Shut me out. That's what I'm saying, bro. We aren't even different. So I want people to move away from calling people racist when discussing. That's what you want, McLuffin. So if you want that, you know what I mean, that's on you. You go start a YouTube page. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You say I want people to come on, man. What the love need, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. You sound like one of them backwoods preachers, man. What you want? You got to go start your own. You got to go start the McLovin page. What's my worldview on what though? Corum Dio. What's my worldview on what? Give me a particular subject. The world is so vast. I could be like, my worldview on what? That's a broad question you're asking. What's your worldview, if I may ask? My worldview on what? The worldview of the world, if you want to say as a whole, it sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks. Too much West Coast dick licking, nigga. What? Give me my worldview of what? You say you love them until they try to kill you. Wow. Yeah, I don't debate. See, that's it. See, McClellan. That's what I gotta. That's what you. I know you just new here. I don't debate. We're having a discussion. A debate always ends in an argument. I ain't trying to tell you what you believe in, and I'm damn sure ain't gonna let you tell me what to believe in. So nah, see what I'm saying? You threw me off with that right there. If you know anything about the BMC, we don't debate, we just discuss. Debate is too much like somebody trying to prove they right. I don't have to prove that I'm right. I know I'm right by my data and analytics, and I'm standing on it. Race is just an extremely applied legal term created by power structure to remove rights from other groups. Some way illegal to race is just a way to, you know what I mean, further block you out. Look, I'm more superior to you because you know what I'm saying? Sure. Are you sure you know you're right? Because if you knew you was right, you wouldn't even have made the statement. Know what I mean? But it is what it is. I don't fuck with anyone. I don't let anyone fuck with me. Salute. I stay in my lane. That's how I move. And tell. That, I mean, and tell. Smash that light. See how you just put when you believe you're right. You got to know you're right. Ain't no making no statement. Oh no, that's it though. Why they fucking with the BMC? They've been fucking with me my whole life. That's why I'm a fighter. I ain't never put my guard down. And if I do put my guard down, it's the head butt the shit out you. You make statements when you believe. Don't say shit about what you believe in. You got to know. Ain't no time for believing. Because a believer, one believer, next time you see him, he'll be a goddamn non-believer. No, I can't though. I got my slow mo on because you know what I mean, I'm gonna take it off just to see what you're gonna do. I'm gonna take it off for like 5 minutes. I got slow mo on because we're having a conversation, and you can't have a conversation with somebody that's gonna abuse the slow mo by ranting and raving, texting a bunch of dumb shit. It gives you a certain amount of characters to text every time. So I say the reason I got the slow mo on because it makes you challenge yourself in your decision to make a statement because you got a certain amount of characters that you can use. Like this young man here with his long ass text. See, he put a lot into his answer. We are all human race, just different melanin content from where your ancestors came from, right? See, okay, I'm gonna take the joint off. I'm gonna see what you can do though. Hold on, let me see. Now watch this shit. When I take it off, you're gonna just bombard me with a bunch of bullshit. Watch. But go ahead, I'm gonna take it off so you can text your heart out. Smash that like y'all. Shut me up. There you go. I took it off. Let me see. Smash that like 5 minutes, fam. It's 12:20, 12:25 is going back up. Smash that like, y'all. What's up, baby? What's going on, Montrese? I like that. OG. Let me ask y'all something. You know how they call it everybody YNs now? So what's a young nigga? What's a old nigga or ON? That just makes no, it sounds, I mean. Hey, LFA, we have a flat earth and we are the only intelligent light on our galaxy. That doesn't even sound right. Chilling though, Montrese. What's up with you? Now a billionaire and shit. I'm trying to get $1 trillion. A billionaire can't tell me shit now. He's a motherfucker out here with $1 trillion, Elon Musk. So a billionaire can't tell me shit. I want to get $1 billion now. That's the next millionaire. Now I mean, a billionaire can't tell me shit now. Or Elon Musk trillionaire. So a billionaire ain't shit no more. I knew it wasn't gonna be shit when they kept saying Obama. I mean not Obama, but Jay-Z and one of them little Cassian girls was gonna be a billionaire. Rihanna's a billionaire right now. If a black man got $1 billion, it ain't shit. And that's for real. You better believe I sat with Elon Musk and I talked to him and found out what's going on. Like in the black community, they have a saying, would you rather dinner with Jay-Z or $500,000? Give me $500,000 because Jay-Z might say, pass the salt. But if I want to sit with Elon Musk, I ain't sitting with him just to get a picture. I don't do it for the ground. I do it because I give a damn. If I was to get around Elon Musk, I found out what he's gonna invest in next and where he going, whatever he's doing, I get behind it because the motherfucker worth $1 trillion. Do you know the interest that $1 trillion incurs every morning is in billions? So I would just like the interest that he get every morning. Y'all can't think the concept of business and money because y'all ain't never did either one. Y'all never ever had no business. You're too busy minding everybody else's business. And you know what I mean? You ain't never had no money because you ain't never know how to get some because you're too busy minding everybody else's business. You feel me? Smash that like. Man, the Arabs and with the Africans, which are black Arabs, were already here in America by way of the Moors. Okay? And they sold Africans. Okay? It wasn't no U.S. The United States did not even exist. The United States existed around 17 something. I mean, but the concept of slavery, everything in the Americas had been around at least 400 or 500 years before the United States existed. Right, right. You know what I mean? Smash that like y'all. Shut me out. All I was saying was, dude came and said, "Sorry to say I'm blind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say you're a dick sucker. So spit it out." Thanks, Godfather. I ain't talking about you, McLovin. I'm talking about broke Uncle Jaquavian with his bullshit. Jaquavian, you told me my mic was muted just for me to unmute it and tell you, spit it out your mouth. Out your motherfucking mouth. Spit it out your mouth. Spit my dick out. Stop fucking jocking me, ho. You know what I mean? You could never, ever, ever, ever get on my level. What? Give on my level. You could never, ever get on my level, dude. Yeah. And all I said was spit my dick out your mouth. So what I do? Smash that like. I'm never mad. Yeah, I'm never mad. Why would I get mad with you? I don't know. Y'all just don't like gay people putting their hands on me. You know what I mean? Smash that like. You the one mad. You took your time to write all that, and then with that goofy ass immature emoji with the crying shit. Like, wow, dude. Some Jonathan, you know what? I looked at that shit. Jonathan, you got another page acting like you some black guy. I looked at your page. Some black guy with dreads, and then you got a bunch of bottles of like syrup and all that shit on your little thing. Yeah, Jonathan, man. Who takes their time to create stuff like that? But some goofy ass immature motherfucker. Smash that like. Smash that like, y'all. Look at him. You taking that time enough to write that? You know what? You fucking with the vibe of the junk, man. Like your aura is doo doo, and we don't have to accept it here. Wow, like holla at your family. Enjoy your morning. You dumb fuck. Exactly. The good times and the bad times. I don't care how you do when we good. Of course, everybody gonna be happy. Everything gonna be smooth. But when it's struggle time, when the time of danger, is you gonna stand with me then? Smash that like. A lot of people will be claiming they're your friend when it's all spies and you can battle around the drinks. But when it's, you know what I mean, trying to get busy, is they gonna be there with you with a razor in their hand or standing behind you about to cut your throat and hand your head to your ops? Smash that like. Shout out everybody coming through. Trump or Obama? Best Iran deal. What's our next best great time? I don't know. It's hard to predict because who can predict when it's going to be a great time? What's going to be the next best thing is whatever Elon Musk got cooking up, because I told you whoever was going to be the new trillionaire is going to be leading the forefront of to where this world is going. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Elon Musk up to, like maybe it's interstellar, intergalactic. That's where it's at. That's why I invested heavy into the SpaceX, because everything else is nothing new under the sun. So what about up there next to it? It's got to be a lot of new shit that we ain't never been exposed to. So smash that like. Share me out. Wait, did he have it to cut his stomach or like go in your stomach? 13 of y'all in here, man. Who had the better deal, Obama or Trump? Or cut your stomach. Go in your stomach. Cut it open. Trump or Obama, best deal Iran did. Winners don't pay restitution. It's gas cheaper. Yeah, you did. I did. Man, I'm telling you. Um, the gains is crazy on it. The Federation of Planets, right? But what's so crazy that when a alien comes here, it's gonna change the dynamics for so much shit, even how people view religion. That's why the Catholic Church got ahead of it quickly, telling you that there might be interstellar, I mean, beings out there. Man, we done did something to the same already, because that's why where people were able to see the northern lights on the East Coast. Did y'all notice that? People were able to see the northern lights on the East Coast. They were only supposed to see them shits like in Alaska. Remember, Japan was supposed to be making that gigantic sun shield, and I think China created an artificial sun, There's so much shit going on, man. Elon, like him or not, is good for the country. I don't want to say he's good for the country. He's good for business. He need to stay out of the country because he's not a politician. He need to stay out of the country business. He's did good for global business. If advanced aliens show, if anything shows up out of the sky, they're advanced because that technology allows them to come here. So that they're going to be advanced anyway. If they can make it here, you know what I mean? They're more advanced than us because we're trying to make it somewhere else now. So, and that's what happened with religion, or probably back in the day, some aliens probably came and they weren't gods. Their technology was just different and more advanced. So we perceive anything better as looked at in a godlike aura anyway. We aren't ready. What if you found that you were an alien? They didn't come back. They just popped up. They was already here and they're still here. What if you found that out? That people that some of them might be married to people on Earth, or you know what I mean, functioning here, and they all of them just, well, you know, I'm an alien. I never told you because you weren't ready, and that, you know what I'm saying, they've been here the whole time. Remember, if they got a high technology, you don't think they got enough technology to hide themselves or mask who they are here while they're here with us, and not even on no creepy V type shit. Because have you ever noticed there's certain things that's on the planet that until somebody points it out to you, it could be in your face the whole time and you'll never notice it. Edgar Casey, I don't know if y'all ever heard of the guy, dude Edgar Casey, that used to go in trances and stuff and talk about Atlantis and predict the future and heal people by telling them what was their ailments and how they could heal their ailments. Edgar Casey. Well, he has a research center in my area, and unless somebody shows you this research center, you will never even notice that it's there. And then when you do notice it there, it's from the 40s and 50s. But if you look at it, it looks like it's super futuristic. It's beyond, it's before its time. Smash that light. And they are might be already here, McGovern. If you can understand yourself, understand that you're extraterrestrial. Because you know, you ever notice that they can't pinpoint our creation down to two people. They can't get the family tree down pat. I say Adam and Eve was tribes. Yeah, lizard people been here. You know, this earth had 7 different transformations before it got to that we are in power. You know, this earth is millions of years old. You notice they never tell you that we are the blueprint. Yeah, Tesla ain't cryptocurrency though. That would be a stock. I don't fuck with that cryptocurrency, man. It's too volatile. I'll put my money on a stock. It's get in and get out. But that cryptocurrency smells of, no, I mean, y'all notice even remember the what was that joint, the Land Before Time, when they had the lizard people up there, the Slee stacks. It was 2 different ones. It was the brown ones and the green ones. The green ones was more people friendly. Smash that light. Yeah, to a great deal. All of us are reptilian. We got so many different species in us. Look at your hands. Look how your hands are webbed. You see that? See how my hands are webbed? I mean, reptilian. Smash that light. Your tongue, reptilian. Your eyes, reptilian. Yeah, the land. I'm talking about the original one, the one from the '70s. The slee stacks and the crystals and all that stuff. The rare earth minerals. They was breaking it down to us. Even Mark for Orc speakers, the Anunnakis, even when he says Nanu Nanu. You know what I'm saying? Remember Mark from Orc? And he was telling you that on his planet it went backwards. Remember Mark from Orc had a baby by an earthling, and their baby was born old and in the egg, like reptiles lay their, in an egg. Wow. You text that shit. I hope you gay. A straight man that's texting this shit to a black man, you know you'll get smacked in your mouth in person. You so fine, daddy. I wish you like boys. How the fuck you even get yourself to text that? You must be a motherfucking dick eater. But all I gotta do It say, spit it out, motherfucker. I ain't with it, motherfucker. Yeah, Mork. Mork from Ork. Remember, he used to say, Nanu, Nanu, Shashbot. Nanu, Nanu, Anu, Anu. Anu is the supreme God. That's where they got the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Anil, and Anu, Inke, and Enlil. And Inke is known as the fire bringer, like Prometheus. Inke brought you knowledge. He sparked the flame. Smash that light. Nope. Blacks hate whites. Nope. People hate people. America is the land of the confused, right? And remember, confused was another term for gay. When motherfuckers used to be like, "Oh, he gay," he just confused. Because at the time, that wasn't really popular, but motherfucker would be dressed like a girl today. Tomorrow, he got on goddamn Adidas tracksuit running chasing women. That third eye is a motherfucker. Your third eye is always with you. That's that pineal gland inside your head. Your third eye is your best friend. Okay, it's the ka and the ba. You know, the inner and the outer soul. Your outer, you know what I mean, Chaka. Yeah, Chaka, the little fur monster. Ain't that crazy? That was the first human right there, Chaka. He had the little fur on him. Nobody, y'all go back and watch old episodes of The Land Before Time. They're gonna be dropping a bunch of shit. Knowledge. Yep, a fag. And it's still that way in England. When somebody says a fag, that means a cigarette. And gay meant happy. Yeah, black people was in Mexico before the Mayan. The Mayan weren't typical Mexicans. Remember, the Mexicans that we know now are amalgamation of different people that conquered them. But the original people, the mother culture, and even the whole Yucatan Peninsula is the Almacs, and they're African in their origin. Maybe even Mansa Musa brother in them, but they're called the Almacs, the Z people. We don't know what they call them. We call them that because the Mayans called them the Z people, the rubber people, because they did a lot of workers with rubber. You know what I mean? But their whole culture, even if you want to go up to the future, the first Mexican president for the country of Mexico was black, Guerrero. The second president of Mexico was black. He was opposition of Guerrero when he used to be with Guerrero. But Guerrero peoples came from black American slaves from North America, like the United States, and they went down there with the Confederates on the Yucatan Peninsula. Google that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can't tell you who to sock it to. You know what I mean? Yeah, the rainbow meant peace. The rainbow was synonymous with gay people, but now you notice you don't see the rainbow no more. The LGBTQ is more mechanical. They're different than the LGB that took the rainbow on as their moniker. You don't see that rainbow no more because that ain't what's really going on. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out. It's 14 of y'all in here. Let's get them lights up, man. God damn. It's free. See, a lot of homophobia, I mean, surrounds that gay stuff because it's the fears that we've been raised that to be a man, you got to be tough. There can't be no soft sided. You got to all be masculine. So then you had a lot of people running around. I call them grizzly bears in the daytime, teddy bears at night. Smash that light. Yeah, big corporation abandoned Pride Month. It's going to show anyone who didn't already know this. They didn't care about you. They just want you to buy this shit. That Pride Month is still there for real lesbian, gay, and bi people. The LGBTQ is more of the big corporation. They try to take over, but the lesbian and gay people are fighting against those people. Yeah, even if you don't got one, you still the slave. Because best believe they make concessions for everybody that ain't gonna get on board with it. But if you got a social security card number, that's your indoctrination into the globe. You're a global slave because they could take that social security card number and go to the federal banks and get a loan on your ass. So you're a global slave. 100% original slaves are black. True indeed. The Lemba, the Falasha, the Bantu, that's the original Hebrews. The Jews that y'all know as the Jews, the Ashkenaz Jews, are the original white folks, the Caucasians, out of Azerbaijan, Sarajevo. No, we're not all Orthodox. Orthodox is like conventional Christianity is Orthodox, and then somebody that's off the spectrum, like a Mormon, that's unorthodox. Muslims, Orthodox is Sunni, Shia, but unorthodox is these quasi-Muslim groups like the Nation of Islam or Morshash Temple. Know what I mean, smash that like, man. We're not all Orthodox. Orthodox is by the book. Protestant, Catholic. Know what I mean, all that. What's the other Christian group? That's supposed to be non-denominational. What's the Christian people that's non-denominational? Agape. That's unorthodox. Agape. Smash that like, y'all. Share me out, man. Make sure y'all take the poll too. Let's see. Look at the poll right quick. Better. I spelled that wrong. Ain't nobody come in here and say nothing to me. I spelled better wrong. You ain't nobody come in here and say, "Daddy, fix your afro." God damn, y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all want me to make a mistake so y'all can laugh. That's how niggas do. They don't tell you what's wrong so they can laugh at you with the rest of everybody else. And it be the niggas that's your friend. They be like, yeah, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's still, oh, hey, man, what's up? It's always the ones that smoke blunts with you. Chilling. What's up, John? Johan. Schleichler. What's going on, Johan? Yo, the lady. Ooh. What's going on with you, Playboy? I'm chilling, Johan. What's up with you? What's going on your side of things? Yeah, we all believe in something, even if it's nothing, because no matter how hard we try to make it not so, but sometimes nothing is something. You know what I mean? Like you ask your peoples what's wrong with them. Oh, nothing. You know what I mean? You say, how much you pay for this? Nothing. But shit, ain't shit free, and it's always something. You know what I mean? Smash that like, y'all. Yeah, it's a wonder somebody ain't like when I put win instead of win, like WHEN and WIN, that fucks them up. But nobody corrected me. Hey, you spelled better wrong. Because the education system ain't shit no way. Or you probably thought I was just doing it as a making it an emoji. Italy was black, yeah, by the Etruscans. Well, it wasn't conquered by the Romans were black too. Know what I mean? And everybody, y'all know that when Spain was in charge of when black people were in charge of Spain, Spain stretched all the way to southern Italy, Naples, Sicily, know what I mean? Corsica. All of those places were under Spanish rule, black people was running that shit. That's why, you know what I mean, a lot of people don't understand when they say the people in southern Italy got a lot of black in them because they're actually just mulattoes. And yes, Rome had its birth in black civilization. The Etruscans were from northern Africa. Well, what we call Africa, because that was named after some Roman dude went over there and fought the Carthaginians, Sepius Africanus. Like the city of Barcelona is named after Hannibal daddy, Hamilcar Barca, named the city Barcelona, which was started by black Phoenicians. Remember, before this world was black and white, it was led by the African people. Man, ain't shit waiting on my soul. I wear my sunglasses so I can. It denotes consistency. You know what I mean, every day you see me, I got on my logo, I got my chain on, and my glasses. It shows you that you can stick to the strip. It's a certain ritual that I perform. You know what I mean? And I'll say that just for layman's terms when I go live. You know what I mean? I put my glasses on, I get my chain, I get my logo, I set everything up. See, when you get into being consistent, that's when it'll spill over into your life. Consistency, my G. And why would you want to look into another man's eyes in the first place? Uh, Rocky. Nah, I don't sweat bitches, and my children's are my hearts. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Rocky. You got to look into your soul. You know what I mean? The lineage of Ham. A lot of that shit get look at this guy, Jimmy. You're such a useless idiot. No, I'm not. You know what's my viability with you? I get on your nerves. That's why you came in here and wrote all that. Or I'm giving you a reason to be a fucking grumpy motherfucking hater. You know what I mean? I'm serving a purpose. The fuck are we? Smash that like, man. That's crazy. Smash that like. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like. You better go start reading some turds, dude, because you wrong here, family. You better go read some tarot cards, man. I always say if you go back to my old content, everybody with them cat profiles be weird. And y'all always seem to show yourselves, man. Salute. I'm a prop. I mean, I'm gonna take them props, but because that's what it is. But yeah, that'd be weird, man. You got to go back to my old content. I used to not wear the glasses, but the glasses denote consistency. Also, have you ever seen Roddy Piper, They Live, his movie? Okay, when you put in the glasses, you really can see the world for what it is. When I got these glasses on, it allows me to see you and all y'all for what it is. Because just like when you put the glasses on, Roddy Piper, and you look around and see everything, the words, what the true meaning is, obey, bye, you know what I mean? That type of shit. When I put these glasses on, y'all, you do realize that I'm reading all these comments with glasses on, with sunshades on. Okay? And when I see it, I can see it is for what it is. You know what I'm saying? You say you believe you a member of that tribe. I'm a member of the fuck around and find outs. You know what I mean? We were big back in the day. You know what I mean? Nah. Hey yo, I did more motherfucking. I mean, I gave more than I got. Now I mean, believe that. You got to find that in yourself, Rocky Rose. The day's not the day to try to pick my brain on some. You know what I mean? Because it's just not happening, my G. Smash that like, share y'all out, man. Share it out. Trump or Obama, best Iran deal. You know what I'm saying? What was your pain from, Rocky Rose? Did one of your brothers sexually assault you or something? Or maybe you liked this girl and she dated your cousin. What was some of your pains? You know what I mean? To be wanting to ask somebody that, are you willing to admit anything that's going on with you? To ask somebody that means you must be going through it today. Either your mama or your daddy beat your ass or some assholes punked you. Nah, not here, homeboy. I always been the motherfucking favorite son. Only person that ever wronged me, only people was white folks, fam. So all I gotta do is say white folks, white folks, white folks. If you want to answer, I mean, the devil don't exist, dude. See what I'm saying? That's why I can't conversate with you. You want the devil. Huh? The devil is a goddamn concept to get you to go that way instead of going that way. If you don't do this, the devil's going to be going to hell. Know what I'm saying? They send you to hell, know what I mean, so that you can stay out of hell. Ain't that's crazy? They give you hell to keep you. Know what I mean, they want your best friend. How was your best friend? See what I'm saying? They want your best friend if they did that. You ain't kill them. But so how old was your best friend? Because that wasn't an assault. That might have been two kids experimenting. How old was somebody that you considered your best friend at 7? See, you the one that got to deal with your shit. I mean, you sat here running. I know it was something weird about you. I told you, y'all people with these cat profiles, y'all be the weirdest people with the animal, the cat ones, the dogs, or that frog. When I see people with emojis like that, I know there's something. It's something that like quirky ass. Like 10 whistles in the Cracker Jack box. Smash that like. Smash that like. Who's a liar with their bull? You say you were 7 years old. He was a liar with his bull. Who? You say your friend assaulted you when you were 7, your best friend. You notice your choice of words? You didn't say a guy assaulted me when I was 7. So hence the meaning that he's still your best friend, even though he was the guy that assaulted you, because that's the words that you said. That's what you got to deal with. You know what? I believe you making this shit up, Larry. Who the fuck is Larry? Larry is your best friend that sexually assaulted you. How old was you? And you notice you still say I was assaulted by my best friend. You didn't say this guy Larry assaulted me when I was 7. You still got feelings for Larry. Did you fall in love with your impressor? See what I'm saying? You try to come in here and turn some shit around to me. Yeah, he was. You know what? Get the fuck out. You out, man. I believe you just making that shit up. I ain't got time for tomfoolery, man. Gas still high. Eggs $13 a goddamn carton. And you in here with some bullshit. Go fuck yourself, man. Holla. You pissed me off with that shit. And matter of fact, I got to take your jacket off you. I don't. You know what I mean? I'm stripping you. Get the fuck out of here, man. And you know what's so crazy? Your moderator button that you didn't even know you were an energy moderator. I don't know how you managed. I managed to make you a you know what I mean, rocky roads. Maybe just my vision ain't so good. I mean, it's the block haters, not the see well. You feel me? Smash that like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Godfather. He tripping. It seemed almost like he was almost baiting me in and try to get me to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. But I don't go for that, motherfucker. I don't go for it. I don't go for it. I don't go for it. Smelt of some weird shit. Just the build up to it. Larry and all this bullshit. I can't play your game today, man. I will not be your huckleberry today, motherfucker. Smash on or get smashed on, homie. Right, Chris. He was projecting his own goddamn issues onto others. And then he went into that whole spiel about Larry fucking the shit out of him. Come on, man. And you notice he said Larry was his best friend still. Now he had to be grown, so even if it was 20 years ago, you still referring to your oppressor as your best friend. Know what I mean? Now who's the real dookie? Know what I mean? Smash that like, y'all. It's 18 of y'all in here. We at 39 likes. That's crazy. Unbelievable. What's good, Luigi? Let me put a jacket on you, Luigi. Don't turn out to be like Rocky Road over there that got flipped by Larry and start crying and shit and telling us all his business. But I'm gonna put a jacket on you, Luigi, because you've been coming back in here, man. Where's Mario? Where the fuck is Mario? Smash that white. Smash that light. Smash that dyke. Bring it back out, shit. Coming out of the dark. Woo. Ah, damn, smash that light. Chilling, Luigi. What's up with you, fam? Who had a better deal, Trump or Obama? Real winners don't pay restitution, and it's gas getting cheaper. Who divided America? Pick one and delve into it, man. What's your excuse for being American, y'all? Because now ain't no goddamn reason to be proud. We paying some fucking Iranians more than we ever pay any special interest group in America. We paying Iranians upwards to $400 billion in concessions in this deal, man. Smash that like 15 of y'all in here. Let's get them up, man. Get them up, dude. Let's look at the poll real quick. The bitter Iran deal, Trump 40%, Obama 34%. Both deals suck 26%. Wow. Smash that like, y'all. Obama actually had a deal. Donald Trump only has a MOU concept of a deal. That is already collapsing since Israel is still hitting Lebanon, especially Egypt. It has to be Obama. Okay, Chris, thank you for that. Trump ain't the president of the United States, man. Trump is the commander in chief, Luigi. He's not the president. Mm-hmm. Everybody else gonna be the commander in chief. But smash this like, y'all. On the way out, we about to wrap this one up. Devious Chris, good looking out. Luigi, welcome to the BMC. Make sure you come back and show your support. We're about to end this one and come back with another catchy title. You know what I mean? Salute.